Walls too close, the world too wide. A ghost unseen, passing time. She wore her fears like second skin. Spoke to shadows, breathed them in. Dreamed of voices calling home. Somewhere she was not alone. She crossed the line from dark to see. A spark against the dark inside. From the silence, a signal rose through the static. A thousand souls, we are the lost, the strange, the seen, united by the screen between. Raise your voice, you're not alone in these pixels. We found a home from broken nights to blame. We carry Days turned years, encoded skies. 10 winters passed before her eyes. Every stream a thread of trust, built from hope and honest dust. Names became more than a chat. Hearts behind each avatar shared their scars, their wins, their pain. Locked in just to feel okay. She learned that strength is letting show the cracks where hidden lights can glow. From the silence, a signal rose through the static. A thousand souls, we are the lost, the strange, the seen, united by the screen between. Raise your voice, you're not alone in these pixels. We found a home from broken nights to blazing dawns. Together we carry on. To the outcasts, the quiet minds. To the ones who never fit the lines. You are more than what they said, more than voices in your head. Hand in hand across the void, every tear and laugh deployed. In worlds we play, in truths we share. We heal each other everywhere. No throne of gold, no crown of flame, just human hearts behind the names. Not heroes born of flawless light, but those who stayed through every night. From the silence, a signal rose. Now a storm of beating souls. We are the lost, the strange, the seen, no longer trapped in between. Raise your voice, let it be known. Every screen's a stepping stone through boss fights, grief and healing scars. We shine like constellation stars. So if you're lonely, weird, unheard, if the world feels sharp, absurd, step through the dark. Take one small stand, you might just build a promised land. In the echo of shared dreams, we are more than we have been.
Oh, I did the thing. Oh, yeah, I did the thing where you can't hear me. Anyway, hi. I'm sorry for the disappointment. I think I fixed it. Sorry for the disappointment. There will be no booster interview. If you guys have noticed a change in a thumbnail and title. No Booster interview. I'm also disappointed, so I won't blame you of being disappointed either. It's unfortunate. I think that we would have had a nice conversation. He wouldn't have to have broken his NDA or anything like that, because all the timestamps and yeah, we were gonna have a nice conversation today. I'm ashamed that's not gonna happen. If you guys are still interested, it's not gonna be that interview, but there will be an interview on Lolcow Reapers apparently, probably soon. You know, they're probably gonna jump on it as soon as possible, so you can still go check that out if you want. I'm upset that I don't get to do it. I think it would have been entirely different. Yeah. No, I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I don't feel like I would have done anything wrong, even towards the LCU, in my opinion, if I were to do an interview with Booster. But hey, it's fine. If he still wanted that door to be open, then I totally understand he wouldn't want to do the interview, you know? He had many chances today where I told him, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to even be on this Discord? And he said, yeah, he was ready to leave it all behind. But I think maybe he might have not been ready, guys. I think he might have not been ready. So it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. He would listen to someone that says they don't care about him or have yeah, a lot of really ugly things got said towards him. But we're not really that surprised, right? The way that he left the LCU was a lot more chill compared to other people leaving the LCU. People call each other names all the time over there, and they come back the next day, so yeah, I'm not too surprised that he was going to, but he seemed pretty adamant on not, and he was pretty sad and upset with a lot of things that people said. Apparently, it was not enough, though. He wasn't upset enough, you know? And he still wanted that door to be open. Boogie said he's doing an interview with you would be a huge mistake. The burn, I guess so. I mean, I guess I'm somewhat relevant, you know? To a degree. They saw it as a threat. Yeah, he probably hasn't. I feel like the door wasn't closed entirely. He wasn't Voldemort or anything. They're so pathetic to do that. They rushed thinking he might say something bad. I mean, he might have, you know? I don't know. Even though I was trying to... I don't have the NDA in front of me, right? So as much as I would have tried to respect the NDA, I don't know what the NDA is. So what happened on Rebel? I was on there for a little bit. Pesci seemed really upset with the episode that I made about him. So he was mentioning me a lot and calling me a lot of different names. so I went up there and talked to him a little bit. Yeah, he was a little upset. But that was the only reason why I went up there. A lot of people said that I was being a leech and a cloud chaser. But if I were, I probably would have mentioned the Booster interview, wouldn't I? At that point, I had already scheduled that with Booster. So I could have easily, on Rebels, mentioned that I was going to do that. If I was that much of a cloud chaser and an LCU orbiter, leech, whatever they want to call it. If Vixie's so irrelevant, then why would an interview with the... Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, right, it might have not even been about me. It might not even have been about me. Maybe they just know Booster. Maybe they just know that he was the one that was really upset with them, so he might have gone out of his way to say certain things that they don't want him to say. So it might have not even been about me, guys. It might not have even been about me. And my relevance and my ability as an as an interviewer, you know? It might have just been the fact that Booster would have probably messed up in their eyes. They were probably more worried about the end, probably. More cold behavior. I don't blame you for thinking that way. It's not looking good. While timestamping, I saw how much the hurt he'd caused in his actions. Yeah, I saw Smooch also really upset and Lisi really sad. Specifically Smooch on Babes this morning. And when I watched that, I was also going to ask him about that, you know? They formed friendships over there. Regardless of how toxic the environment you might think is over there, they do create friendships among themselves. Yeah, it did look like she was really, really sad with him. And I was gonna ask him questions about that as well. You know? Oh well, it's alright, guys. We're actually going to make this episode about the Amberlynn Reid situation. Which was it was the original plan for today's episode. When Booster joined the Discord server, I was like, well, this could be very interesting and it's very relevant and the timing is good. were definitely gonna make it a booster interview instead. But yeah, turned out it wasn't gonna be that way. Did we ever settle if this Xavier was that caused Glammy to shave her head? I initially thought that it might have been a Xavier, but there were a lot more people pressuring her to do it, so it wasn't just him. it was several people that sent TTSs before she actually like completely crashed out, had a breakdown, and started shaving her head completely. So yeah, be sure to like the stream, guys. It's not gonna be as chaotic as it would have been if Booster was here. Man, I had questions. I had a nice new overlay ready and everything. It was more than 100%, and we saw that as well. Of course, I was just teasing. Glammy shaved her head? Yeah, she did. She did. If you go to any other shows she's on, mainly Lolcow Rain, you'll see her with her head shaved. Keemstar did say that he would fund some wigs, so let's see if that ends up happening. We'll see. All right, let me get in position. Let me get in position. All right, so I was not the biggest Amberlynn Reid person. Let me see, why is it not? I was not the biggest Amberlynn follower. I was mostly watching her content through detractors like Mr. Snowflake. I really like him. And so I wasn't really aware of the fact that she had been demonetized. So apparently this happened due to a mass reporting on her channel. Due to maybe some changes in the TOS on YouTube, or maybe people were just mass reporting out of hate. There has been some changes to the YouTube policies. So the mukbangs, for example, are considered self-harm, and other actions that she might have taken on her channel. So together with the mass reporting, yeah, it really got some attention on her channel, and YouTube decided, to demonetize her. Even after she appealed, she still did not get her channel monetized again. Now, let me just read this message that she posted 2 weeks ago. Actually, you know what? We're going to the video first because the video in the timeline is actually first. So if you go to Amberlynn Reid's page right now, you'll see that she doesn't have anything on there. The only thing that she has on is a post and her video where she says the end of an era. I thought mukbangs got banned because of Pokemon Rule 34. Yo, how is that connected? How is that connected? I worded that a little too strong. I meant more if you were the same person. Yes, Xavier is the same person. Xavier has definitely not been the biggest fan of Glammy. So that was funny when we were watching live and Xavier actually, his donation went through on the channel. That was pretty, that was a little funny moment because he had just donated to us as well. So I thought that was funny. But other than that, no, Xavier was not the only one who was adamant on saying that Glammy needed to shave her head to make up for what she had done. Yeah. All right, guys, let's see. Let's watch the video. There's a lot of crying, so be warned. A lot of crying, a lot of sadness, a lot of tears. We're probably going to be making this a little bit quicker. Let's see if 1.5. I don't think she's the slowest speaker, but we'll see. We'll see. This is honestly a huge hit for Amberlynn Reid. Amberlynn Reid has been on the platform for, I think, like 15 years or something. Thank you so much for the subscription. So yeah, can you imagine making money off of YouTube? She has done not much else in her life. She has had a few jobs here and there, but her main income has always been consistently. I know, Ruby, this is where it all started, remember? This is where it all started. If you guys didn't know, Amberlynn Reid was one of those first lolcows that I looked into when I was looking for some drama content on YouTube. So yeah, this is how I got introduced to the concept of lolcows. And now look at me! Now look at me! I have a t-shirt. I heart lolcows. Imagine how far we've gotten. how deep we've gotten into this Lolcow universe. All right, let's see what she has to say. 10 years of failures? Is it 10 years? She's probably gonna mention it.
Hi guys. Oh my god. Has it always been like this? To where it's at and then like the username, it's not like your actual.
The 1.5 is still rough.
I really don't want to cry in this live stream, but you know what? I might.
Oh, you will. You will.
I've been having people tell me, like, you know, be transparent. Be transparent.
At 2.0
sorry,
speed,
hold
that's actually
on. My cat
crazy.
likes to play with my earrings, which is fine and dandy. They're broke. That's why I'm not wearing them, by the way. So it's hard for me to be transparent on YouTube. That's been very obvious for me for a very long time. That immediately when I turn on a camera or I go live stream or whatever it may be, I kind of like turn into this robotic version of myself. And it comes natural. Genuinely, it comes natural.
She's large and not in charge.
I
Damn.
instantly know exactly what like, it's not even that I know exactly, it's just my body knows exactly how to act because I have such a wall up. Say you have a friendship, say you are in a relationship, say you are...
I don't know how long she's had this wall up because definitely in the beginning of her journey as a vlogger, because she has been mostly a vlogger, right? So she would go live and show her life, show her girlfriends. We would go with her to the grocery store. She would bring us along on the journey of her life, right? She would show us her jobs she was on because she wasn't making that much money off YouTube, and we got to see what her life was like. And her journey started very much as a weight loss journey at first because she really wanted to lose weight, which is the biggest meme she is a part of, right? Because she literally started YouTube as a way to lose weight. And then she ended up gaining a lot more, right? So she didn't lose weight, she gained weight on her journey. So it's like a weight gain journey almost when it comes to ALR. And yeah, she's had a rough time.
It's
a lot of
it's an
hates.
uncle, it doesn't matter.
She's like one of those personalities that has like the most detractor channels. So a lot of people reacting to her content. You can also imagine, like, she's a little bit of even after so many years on the platform, she's a little slow getting to the point, right? So you can imagine the difference between people watching her directly and people hate watching through all of these reaction channels. And she is one of those big examples of she probably has more people. She probably made the reaction channels more money than she has made herself, which is insane to say, right? So that is Amberlynn Reid.
There's someone in your life that used
Air
to
money.
bring you joy, but then every time you were around them, they would nitpick the way you spoke, what you looked like. You weren't crying enough. You were crying too much. You weren't eating enough. You're eating too much. You're not supposed to be doing that. Actually, every traumatic thing that you tell me is actually a lie. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're gross. Oh, you don't shower. Oh, you're...
Heard on the street that she charged $5,000 and she was going to do a face reveal tomorrow.
Yeah, I had all the intentions of interviewing Booster, but about an hour before the start, he left the Discord server. He ghosted me and friended me, and unfortunately, that meant that he didn't show up for his interview, and I had to change plans. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. This wasn't exactly what you were hoping for. I did hear that he is instead doing an interview on Lolcow Reapers, so definitely if you want to see an interview, it won't be the same thing, obviously, but if you want that, if you're looking for that, then look out for Lolcow Reapers. That's where he's going to be on, and Josh will be the one interviewing him.
The way you are around them is not going to be how you once were. I've had a lot of people say that I'm not the same person I was when I first started YouTube, and that's the truth.
She's had a lot of controversies. Obviously, you can imagine how the internet works, right? So every little thing that she would do or live on stream, like maybe hold a cat, let the cat down on the floor, or like let the cat leave her hands and go on the floor. They would be like, oh, she threw the cat, or she had an accident, or she lost the cat, and people went crazy on her for every single thing that she would let happen to her pets. She had a lot of cats throughout the years, and they never left her alone about the cats. And I think there might be some neglect involved. Obviously, there's a lot of cats that never found again, a lot of cats that didn't seem to be taken care of properly. So yeah, it's rough, and you know how the internet is. So even if there might be a lot of reasons to hate Amberlynn Reid, but then there's also a lot of things that people gave her crap for that might not have been exactly how they said.
Not a Karen. You kind of look like a Leslie.
Enjoy these $10. You really need them? Why is that? I've been a content creator for over 10 years now. I've never needed your $10 before, but I appreciate the money regardless. Thank you so much. I don't think interviewing Booster was gonna be my big break on the internet, but hey, I thought it would be a good show, and it ended up not being that. We'll have a different show instead. But thank you so much for your support.
I can handle a lot. I can handle a lot. A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you wouldn't be able to join the LCU because all the hate you get. I would get like.
So this is an interesting point. She mentions the LCU on this video, which was a month ago.
Less hate there than I would here.
So it's interesting that she mentioned the LCU already, because the news came to us a little later than that. But she mentions the LCU. Keemstar has been trying to get her over on the universe for a while now. And she seems to be more interested to go to the LCU now because of, obviously, her channel got demonetized. She's considering getting a normal person job. So yeah, better than that would probably be another job as a content creator. So that she's considering, and she's accepted it. So she's accepted an offer to go to the LCU and continue to be a content creator in a way. But one of the biggest critiques and concerns that people have is that she will not be able to handle the hate, because she has not been really great at handling the hate in the past. And she had full control over what she put out there. With the LCU, obviously has a lot less control. People are going to ask her the questions that she doesn't want to answer. It's going to be a lot more rough on her. She's going to be doing a live stream with other co-hosts. There's going to be Texas speaks that are going to ask really tough questions. So it's a whole other situation from her having her own channel with her own content, where she can just leave whenever she wants, take a break whenever she wants, and instead she's gonna have to deal with a lot of the things that she hasn't been wanting to deal with. So absolutely, people are definitely concerned with her, probably her mental health, but also not being able to do the job. Yeah.
I know I have support. I know there are people who genuinely care, who genuinely like me, who genuinely see me for.
But there are also people who like her. Don't get me wrong. She does not only have hate watchers. There's probably plenty of examples of people who have a lot more hate watchers than she does, right? There are actually people who are concerned with her health. She had many health scares throughout the years, as you can imagine. People really wanting to support her for her weight loss and just being the person that she is. At DSP, for example, would be a great example, yeah. So she's not the major personality with the most hate watchers. So she still has a lot of support for her as well.
Who I am. I know that. But reaction channels have created an environment, a safe space, a community to literally breed and feed off of hating me. And this has led to a lot of bad things in my life. A lot. Genuinely. And I
can imagine this is true. Like, can you imagine? You're just living your life, right? Your whole content surrounds your personality and what you're doing every day. Especially in the beginning. She was a lot more careful towards the end, I think, about what she would bring online or not. But in the beginning, her whole life was exposed. Her whole relationship. People would, like, scrutinize every single thing. The way that she would talk to her girlfriend, the way that she would talk or act around her animals. Everything was online and people were very critical about everything she did. So yeah, can you imagine what that does to someone when you have all these reaction channels commenting on your every move for 10 years, right? And obviously there are bad people out there that go IRL on people, so she must have gotten a lot of threats. A lot of people may be doxing her, showing up at her home, or, you know, calling, whatever it may be, right? I think there was also episodes where people called her work because they found out where she worked, things like that. So it was, yeah. Even though she has chosen this path, there has definitely, it's not been an easy one for her.
Gone through it every single time. I was able to get through it. I always told myself that no matter what happens, I can get through it. And I was right. And I was right. I always did. I put myself through all of this because it was my job. It was my passion. I love YouTube. I love making content. I love talking to you guys. I love talking. I don't know if it's, I just like to hear myself talk. I don't know what it is. Like, why is anyone on YouTube? We enjoy this type of job. We enjoy talking about ourselves. Whether
Saying it like that is very interesting, right? She has an entire economy on YouTube, and that's not even exaggeration. It's just so many people making money off of her content, using her for like psychology analysis and using her as an example for things. And it was just, there was so much to comment on and to say. And so she was just this one person putting content out there, but it just, it extended into all these other reaction channels that did their own thing and own take on things on her own life, which was, yeah, it's a wild thing to see.
it's narcissistic or whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just a little girl inside of me. No one ever listened to me as a kid, as a teenager. And then finally thousands of people wanted to listen to me. Like, whatever your reason is for watching me, you've watched me. And I've been on YouTube for 13 years. 13. And I have had some major ebbs and flows on YouTube, for sure.
Yeah.
To share my journey, but do it the right way. I have not uploaded an actual video in like half of a year. I've done just live streams. I have not talked about EDs. I have not really talked about my weight. I have not done anything like that. That's what my channel was for the longest time, though. It was genuinely all of that type of stuff. But that was years ago. Mukbang, who is she? I haven't filmed one of those since I was with Feline.
What I don't understand is she knows she has haters. Why didn't she branch out and have other forms of money instead of just YouTube? That would have been smart to do. Honestly, I think there was something else that she could have done too, right? She could have, she's been making a lot of money. She's been able to afford really expensive Lego sets. She says at some point during this video that she's not very good with money, so she's very easily made it and spend it. But like, yeah, she probably made really good money. She didn't feel like she needed another job, and things were going well for such a long time. So even though, yes, it is insanely volatile, it's very unpredictable, but at the same time, after 10 years, you know, after 10 years, you feel sort of comfortable. You feel sort of confident that this is something that you can keep on going for a long time. 10 years sort of gives you that confidence and gives you that comfort level that you can keep doing this. Obviously, things like TOS changing can make a hella difference. And what I don't understand very well is if TOS changed now, how does that impact her old content? Why does her whole channel get demonetized because of content before TOS changed? So I don't really get that dynamic very much. I know that she's been mass reported, but we don't know exactly what they reported. Yeah, there's also an announcement about more videos in February, so I'm not sure if they told her she was only going to be demonetized for a month. I have no idea. So there's a lot of other things here that we just don't know yet. We're
And then
having
it got mass
figures.
reported. Mass reported.
Mass
Hard.
reported.
Like it was crazy.
She doesn't give us details at all about what the mass reporting was about, what the details were. She just says that there was a mass reporting and I appealed and it didn't go through. They didn't accept my appeal and now I have my channel demonetized. There's no actual like details. Did all the hater channels lose their demonetization? Very good question. Obviously the reaction channels are not as easily going to be mass reported, right? One of the bigger issues I hear that happened with Amber is the fact that she got mass reported. So she got a lot of attention on her channel, which made YouTube investigate her, which led to her demonetization. So that's the rough part here. The reaction channels won't get that same treatment.
I'm confused. I'm confused about, say you're driving, right? And you're driving on a road that goes 60 miles per hour. And then they realize, actually, no, I think this road should be 45.
Yeah.
So you're going down it, 45. And then a cop pulls you over. And they're like, last month you were going 60 down this, so I'm going to give you a ticket. And you're like, but wait a minute. I was allowed to then, though. Like, I was allowed to.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. That's what it genuinely feels like to me. I'm being punished for...
Yeah, she is demonetized right now. Is she allowed to stream with the LCU or is that TOS? So the thing is, her channel's demonetized. She could choose to make a whole new channel. I don't know exactly what that is. What the rules are about that, Balcora. I think it probably depends if it's the channel that is demonetized or if it's the personality behind it. Sometimes I know that people have gotten in trouble as a personality on the internet, as the content creator, not the content, right? And in that case, there's probably extra rules that make it so that that same person cannot make another channel and start from scratch if they want to. I believe it's probably not the case here. So probably she can easily, if she wanted to, start another channel and even direct from one to the other. Obviously, that's always hard to do. If she were to start another channel and start on her own, yes, she can advertise it, but it's never the same. People won't find her as easily. She will definitely struggle getting started again. So it makes sense for her to try to wait until she can have her channel back. There's something about February, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Why would she start making content again in February? Or is it just because she doesn't want to let the fans down, like she mentions at some point during the video? I'm not sure why she mentions February, as if her channel's only going to be demonetized during January. I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? She has been caught lying in several subjects, or exaggerating the facts. So it's it's hard to know if what's true.
Things that I posted years ago.
And then there's that too, Frenchie. So the all of the Lolcow channels are in Keemstar's name. So the one being monetized is him, and he then pays his employees or his individual contractors or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's not her that's being monetized on another channel. So even if that is one of the requirements or the conditions of not being able to monetize those channels, then that would not be the case.
And
Someone else paying her, not YouTube.
that's okay. I am going to obviously gracefully accept YouTube's decision.
I cannot imagine Bus could get demonetized because of her being on it. Because again, it's not her getting paid at the end of the month. It's Keemstar.
But I've been on here for 13 years. This has been my job for
13 years.
This has been my constant for 13 years. I have been so beyond, for the lack of a better term, blessed. I'm grateful.
Oh, is he now, OG?
But everything happens for a reason. Everything. Life is genuinely about yin yang. Good things happen and bad things. Positive things happen and negative things. And that's always how it will be. Always.
That's true. Keemstar has told everyone several times that he has connections with YouTube, and obviously he has been on YouTube for a long time. He has several monetized channels. He's made YouTube a lot of money. So yeah, I can imagine there's a connection there. Yeah, he has like, I'm sure he has like an agent or something and a connection within YouTube, and yeah, the bigger ups listen to you, I'm sure. Booster's back on live. I'm so surprised. How you doing, May?
It's like a part of me regrets sharing my journey as someone who struggles, just genuinely struggles as a human.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Monkey. That's always that's always something that can happen. Like, and Keemstar knows that bringing someone up there into the universe that has a history and that has haters, they're going to come with haters as well. But I think Keemstar always tries to look at the bright side of it, in the sense that a lot of haters might come, but that means a lot of viewers and a lot of money, a lot of hate money maybe. And so I don't think he's too worried about that. And then again, there might always also be the case that Keemstar has more sway than she would have on her own channel. So yeah. Exactly, Frenchie, yeah.
It's like I'm too afraid to say anything. Because as we speak, YouTube is changing a lot. And it's like, at the time, I genuinely thought I was doing what was right. I was just sharing my thoughts, my life, my struggles. Whether I was wrong or right or this or that, like, I never intentionally meant to do something I wasn't supposed to. Jeez. Oh, sorry. I literally did my makeup so I could do cameos. Thankfully, I did them already because my makeup's getting messed up. Speaking of cameo, not me putting an ad in the middle of a free. So, but down below you can see my cameo. YouTube is no longer my job. YouTube demonized me. Sorry, I really did think that was funny because everyone was talking about demonetized, and then this random person put demonized, and it made me laugh. In the fit of an actual storm inside of me, I thought it was funny, and I don't know why. I don't know why a lot of things are funny. I don't know why it just was. Okay. So I was demonetized because I was mass reported hardcore. Like hardcore. And I was getting screenshots from forums and Facebooks, this and that, and the subreddits and the this and the that, where people were celebrating reporting me. So it became a I don't know, a hobby for some people. It became a let's take Amberlynn down type of thing. And so I became demonetized. And I appealed it, obviously. You had to send in a video under 5 minutes, and you had to like answer these bullet points and, you know, this and that. I was scared, obviously. Who wouldn't be? This has been my source of income. It's why I have a roof over my head. It's how I'm able to take care of. It's the reason why I have anything in my life.
Sweaty.
I had nothing. I genuinely had nothing. And now I have everything I need because of YouTube. I'm scared. I don't know anything different. Twinkie has surgery on Friday.
You hear video. Oh, I'm not talking much. I'm not talking. Hi, you should be able to hear me now, Frenchie. I used to be successful, but my wife introduced me to Girl World. Wait, then what happened? Did it suck you in and you couldn't do your job properly? What happened?
Oh, he has surgery on Friday. That is why.
Just gotta be like me and make Girl World your job. I'm just kidding.
You guys have randomly been hearing me say, I'm going to the vet, I'm going to the vet, because I am trying so fucking hard to figure out what is wrong with her. And thankfully it's now being taken care of. So I'm worried.
Yeah, she has a cat that apparently needs like surgery, and that got paid for. So if anyone had that concern, she had that taken care of. I think her mother or her family is helping out with the costs.
Keep her in your.
It's just insane to me that you guys were saying something like, oh, she should have had a job outside of YouTube because YouTube is so unpredictable. But I'm thinking, like, if you're making so much money off of YouTube, why aren't you putting some aside? If you don't want to do a normal job, just put money aside. Save some of the money for when something unpredictable happens like this, you know?
Thoughts, please, because it has been a lot. I'm just glad it's getting taken care of. But why I mentioned that, it's just random shit. Like, and I bought all the gifts already. I was supposed to do a swap with Pink Sparkles. I haven't even
It's her dog. Okay, she has a dog. Okay,
reached
gotcha.
out to her yet to let her know that, like,
I figured she only had cats.
last time I sent her gifts, it was like $400 in shipping. I can't do that. I can't. And that's me being absolutely 100% transparent. I have to save every penny where I can. And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery. I literally was so grateful.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she has any savings, because if something happens to the animals, she just expects, that money from YouTube to pay it for her. So, yeah, it doesn't look like she has any savings if she was counting on her family to pay a surgery.
And, like, this is genuinely, it's more serious than, it's more serious than, oh, Amberlynn got demonetized. It's like,
Oh, no.
it's heavier than that. Imagine losing. Just imagine losing it all, And, my savings was directly for taxes. It was directly for taxes.
So she had savings, but they were all taxes. So that's not called savings. That is not called savings. That's just, putting money aside for taxes. That's not savings.
I just feel really, lost, confused, frustrated. I feel like things aren't always fair. Because it's like, yeah, I made the content, but my content is on hundreds of reaction channels. Every last bit of it. Not just snippets, not just this and that, but like my whole video. How are you going to tell that person in the car they have to go 45 miles per hour, but they're in trouble for going 60 a month ago when they were allowed to? But just because the reaction channel might be driving a different car, they're allowed to go 60 when I'm not? This is, I don't want this to happen to anybody. I don't care if I dislike you, if you've ruined my life, if you have created a hate mob for me, if you have bred it, you have fed it, and you have nurtured it as your own, as your baby, as your whatever. I want you to know, deep down, if you're watching this and you're a reaction channel, if I were you, do what you can to make it to where this does not happen to you. Please. Like, genuinely and wholeheartedly. Because I wouldn't wish this type of fear and pain on anybody, because it's heavy, it's hard, it's scary, it's not like a place that anyone should be in. People get fired all the time, like, genuinely. That's just a thing they do. It just happens. They get fired, they let go, they move on, they quit, they move on to a different journey in their life, whatever it may be. It's a normal part of life. I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware. And there are people out there who have it worse than me. I'm also aware of that.
Hey, Ms. Rix.
I'm aware of all these things, but I'm just, I feel like I'm drowning. And, Anyway,
Yeah, I think during this video, at some point, she says that there are two types of people when it comes to money. One type of person will save, and the other person will spend everything they got because they're afraid that it's gonna end. You know?
so I sent the appeal video, and they denied it. They denied it. They denied it.
Oh, Grim, yes, do that.
I truly want all my supporters, please, the people who have watched me for so long. I'm sorry.
It happens, Matrix. It was one of the... It was definitely one of the things that I thought could happen. It's not like I was completely blindsided. So it's fine. Is she really crying? Yeah, there's real tears. There's real tears.
I can't go.
Is that fake crying? I don't know how to do that.
Many people.
I mean, the fact is, this is horrible for anything to go through, right? Even if you guys think she's a bad person, I think she's legit crying right now because this is something that really hits hard. She will fit at the LCU. I think so too, Dingy. Thanks so much for the $1.99. I think so too. I do hope that she can handle the schedule. I hope she can handle the hate. I hope she can handle a lot of the things that the LCU would throw at her because honestly, it's probably a good place for her. Yeah.
Would say you're at work and your boss comes up to you and says, I've decided I'm not going to pay you anymore. You can keep coming in though. I don't think anyone would. I don't think anyone would.
Oh yeah, she could have absolutely saved. I mean, there were months where she was making a lot more, like you said. Yeah. 100%. That's how that works.
I understand I wasn't coming on here as frequently as I should have been or would have been, could have been, but I was still coming. Now I have to put that time and that energy into other things. I do. I have to give all of myself to something else.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be... That's the thing. If you guys like or hate Amberlynn Reid, whatever they do on Lolcow Bus, it's not going to be like her content on her own channel because it was just her alone, talking about her environment and her life and her things and her opinions. And so, yeah, I think it... Whatever it will be, it'll be more interesting, you know?
Like, it genuinely...
It won't be as slow-paced as well.
It genuinely hurts my fucking soul to say that. It really does. It really, really does. It really, really does. I have to go be a normal person now. A normal person.
A normal person! There's no way you're ever be normal. It's okay.
To every single situation, no matter how hurtful, painful, scary, no matter what. I try my very, very hardest to look at the positives of it all. And the positives that I see in this is as scary and as hard and as painful as it is. I get to embark on a different journey now. I get to demonstrate what am I trying to say? Sorry. Romeo just meowed and it distracted me. This happened. I have been down in a funk. I have been so scared. And then last night, when I got denied.
Yeah, you should, Matrix.
Oh, when I got denied last night, you guys. I didn't cry. I was so shocked. Genuinely, truly so shocked. I would have loved a chance to fix it first, but that's just not the way it goes. What are you doing, Rome's? And it's like, it's really hard because it's the holidays and I wanted it special for my grandma, I wanted it special for my mom, because that's the type of person I am. And I just feel so stupid. Me and my mom had so many things planned for Vlogmas. I would say in my vlogs, oh, nothing's planned. Me and my mom planned a lot, and I was really excited. I bought a $1,300 camera, you guys. I'm gonna be selling.
What camera is it? What camera? I mean, yes, absolutely. There's expensive cameras out there, but what camera did you get? Why did you need to spend $1,300?
I'm gonna be selling my choosies. I'm gonna be selling Legos. I'm gonna be selling my books.
I don't. She
I'm gonna
was
be
not
selling
ready for it, Carol.
whatever I can sell to help me in this time.
She's gonna sell her Legos.
Again, my cameo is 40% off.
Yeah, I understand that,
Don't like
Rince.
to be the person to say, "Oh, here's my Cash App." It feels weird. It feels weird and it feels wrong. It feels weird. But if you want to give me a penny, you can give me a penny. I made a Cash App. I don't even really
Major
know.
lawsuit.
I guess I can put it in the. I'm currently applying for jobs. I am currently finding.
She is applying for jobs and selling her Legos. Xylee will have to shield ALR emotionally somehow. If anyone can talk her through a few weeks in the LCU, it's Xylee. She trusts Xylee. Interesting. I'm not sure they have a close relationship or not.
Other.
But yeah, I don't know if she can though. I don't know if she can. What is she gonna be, like the therapist? Like the after bus therapist for Amberlynn Reid? She can't keep that up either, right? For too long.
YouTube has been great. It has been hard. Ropes. Hi, baby.
Mr. Boom Boom Pow! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I always loved how Billy said your name. You know. Every time I see your name, I hear it in Billy's voice. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Your name's a bop. It really is.
I have to figure out some stuff for sure. But what I'm trying to say is, which I don't want to say it, but the actual reality of it all. Be nice, babies. It's okay. Romeo, she's trying to rest us. The reality of it all is, I'm leaving YouTube.
No, you're not.
I'm leaving YouTube. It's not my job anymore.
No, it's okay. You won't leave YouTube.
I don't know what that's gonna look like for me in my life.
The thing is, Lolcow Bus is not just going to be Amberlynn Reid, right? It's going to be Amberlynn Reid, Scooter, and Sweetie. And Scooter and Sweetie already have fans on there, so she's just gonna be joining that ride. And they're gonna make money off of different sources of why they like them, you know? So it's not just gonna be Amberlynn Reid haters, it's gonna be Scooter supporters, Sweetie supporters. Yeah. How do you think Savage and Tina will be? What do you mean? In what sense? Related regarding what?
What the hell did I just do? I clicked something weird. Will I come on here randomly? Sure. Sure. I'll come on here randomly. Because there are so many people. I personally, for me, can't imagine roles being reversed. There's a YouTuber I've watched for years and years and years, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, bye, deuces. That would be really depressing for me. And I'm not saying I'm anything amazing.
With Amber or bitching her? It seems like Keemstar is going to try to shield her, especially in the beginning, from getting too much hate until she gets settled. So I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. He's probably going to try to shield her for a long time. We'll see. I think that's going to be his position and his role in this. So I don't think Savage or Tina is going to be too mean to her.
Like, I'm not saying I'm anything amazing, but there are people who, sorry about my scratches, you guys, but there are people who do like watching me. I don't know, but there's no Vlogmas. There's no this or that. There's no, you know, it's, I have to put my energy into a different job. I don't know what that looks like for me right now. I don't know anything. I genuinely don't know anything.
Exactly,
But
OG.
I really am appreciative for this time that I've had on YouTube. I really, really am. I cannot believe that I was a YouTuber. It was stupid, but I wanted it so bad, and it happened. I don't know how or why or what it may be, but it happened, and I'm so, so grateful. And it was something I never took for granted. Never.
I don't know about that.
Never, ever. But I've been horrific with money. I'll say that. I've been horrific with money.
So
And,
here's where she says she's been horrible with money.
my CPM constantly was getting lowered, which means it's how much you get paid per 1,000 views. And everyone's on YouTube is different. No one gets paid the same amount, and it changes every single day, might I add. Not everyone hates you. I know.
I think so too, Carol. She's never had to commit to a schedule, except for when she had a job outside of YouTube way back when, right? So she's not used to having to show up on time every day for 2 hours at least, and then probably has to be showing up on other shows as well. She's not gonna be used to that. I mean, she never wanted it until her channel got demonetized. She has been invited to join the LCU quite a few times now, so yeah. Do you think they will report Keemstar for having ALR? I think they probably not mass report because they hate the amount of hate is probably not equal. But even if they do, Keemstar has probably different tools to be able to handle that compared to Amberlynn Reid.
I forgot what I was saying. I genuinely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing, so it's like the psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're gonna go one of two ways when you grow up with nothing. You're either gonna be super like, oh my god, I have to watch my money in case it all goes away, or you're gonna be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away. I don't know why I was like that. It's like I just would spend money all the time. Some people are bad with money. I mean, one thing for sure is my bills were always paid on time. I've never been I've never been the type to not be responsible in that way. But it's like my free money, my money that was just chilling, spend. Like my hobbies are expensive, like Lego and this and that. And do I have regrets? Of course I do.
Oh,
Do I wish I can go back in time?
and that's a sub coming through. Thank you, Adap. It's probably not here. Thank you so much for the sub on Ko-Fi.
Yes. Behave differently regarding money? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I heard
Absolutely.
Matrix.
But I mean, I'm not the only one that does shit like that, you know? Like, I find so much comfort when Trisha Paytas goes on random little rants because she's the same way. Like, and she makes so much more than me. Like, she's not good at saving money. She spends all her money. She this, she that. You know, it's so eye-opening to me that, like, no matter what type of life you came from, no matter what type of job you have, no matter what type of anything, it's like so many things are relatable. You know, being a human. Like, have you guys ever, like, been watching TikTok and someone says something and you're like, wait, that's weird, I do that too, and then you, like, open the comments and, like, you see all the comments and they're like, damn, I don't have one really comforting. And Reid on YouTube, I didn't expect it to be this soon, I will tell you that. I did not expect it. I did not expect it. But I see the positives in this. I do. You know, I get to experience life differently now. I get to have different routines and hopefully meet new people, and this could be good for me. It really could be good for me. And right now it's
That's actually a crazy take. You just heard from YouTube the night before that your channel's demonetized after having been working on YouTube for 13 years. And she is she legit able to see the positive side of things? Or is this what she thinks she's supposed to say to, I'm conflicted. I have a feeling she's not feeling what she's saying, you know? I got a feeling she's not feeling
Hard
it.
and heavy and scary.
Meet new people, have different life experiences. What?
I don't like asking anybody for anything. I've very much not been that type of girly pop. I do not like asking people, like especially for money. It makes me feel horrible. Like, but the best and only thing I can say is, like, genuinely, if you want to support me, is my Cameo is currently 40% off. And I made a Cash App because someone told me to. They said it would probably be a good idea because you do have supporters. And so I made one. And that's pinned. My Cameo link is in the description.
Oh yeah, she likes saying that I don't like asking for money. And then she's like, people ask me to put up a Cash App, and that's why I'm telling you about it. You know, it's, why don't you just say, listen, my channel got demonetized, and you know, if you want to support me, this is where you can go to do it. Like, obviously,
It's
you want
taken
some
a lot
help.
for me to do that, you know? But sometimes it happens, you know?
Yes, be school of
we
you
were
begging.
born to work. Tell me why. Like, what? I didn't choose this life. We were born to make money. That is how.
Well, aren't cameos like, there's like a specific thing that they want you to do, and that's what you're paying for? Isn't that how a cameo works?
That's how we survive. That is how we survive.
Still go broke again. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my Cash App down below. I need to edit that. Hold on a second, you guys. Because that thing that automatically pops up.
Make that make sense? I mean, it works. It works. And now they're changing the policies and making that self-harm, and all of a sudden you can't do that anymore. But yeah, she did make money that way.
Is not accurate. Okay, wait. So take that out. So it's like, maybe that type of good karma will come back at me. I'm just being as transparent as possible. Like, genuinely in this moment, I feel so, like, I'm not a praying.
Which part do you think is sad, Shotgun? Do you think it's sad that they changed the policy so that mukbangs are no longer a part of the platform? She makes $80 for an average length video. Okay, 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay,
Type of
not
person,
too
but
bad.
I just realized I still have, like, nail polish on my fingers, old nail polish. I'm not a praying type of person. I don't know who's listening, what's listening. I don't at all. But if you pray, please pray. Pray for me. Pray for Twinkie. Pray for my grandma. Just pray, please. Positive thoughts, anything would actually mean the world. Twinkie does have surgery on Friday. I will keep you guys updated on that. I will post a community tab after she's out of surgery. You guys know Twinkie is my actual best friend. She's sleeping right now. So, she's my heart and my soul, my everything and more, and I will do anything and everything for her. So, I'm gonna go.
I'll do anything for her except make sure that I have savings in case she needs surgery, which all animals do. They end up needing something, you know, at some point.
Her surgery, she's getting that lump removed. You guys know that lump? She's getting that lump removed. So.
It's not just a fetish, but people did it for non-self-harm reasons. Yeah, but it's like the alcohol thing, right? I feel like if you're removing mukbangs, you should probably also remove people getting drunk. Like, if you have a drink on stream, sure, no problem. But making it a culture that is still very much present on YouTube, where people get drunk for views and money, that is also self-harm. So I'm not sure if that's in the TOS as well, you know? And I absolutely believe that the culture of mukbangs is not a healthy one. It's always a huge amount of food that people don't need that amount of food in one go, right? So yeah, it's an unhealthy habit, and it is 100% self-harm, and it should not be on the platform, as well as alcohol, as well as drugs. Smoking, I even think, should not be allowed on the platform. I'm pretty sure Twitch has been on that, has had that in the TOS for a while now, so I don't know. I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. I spent $1,000 when I had to take my dog to the vet when they got sick. You never know, and it's so expensive, especially when you need to get tests done. You need to get, if the dog needs surgery, there's different kinds of surgery, some more expensive than others, and it's just, it can get so crazy the amount that you have to spend on that stuff. So 100%, if you have a dog, a cat, if you get any sort of pets, you have to be ready to have money aside in case there's an emergency. There's so many things that can happen literally inside the house, all right? They can have a genetic disease. They can have, they can struggle eating their food, or whatever it may be. They get a toy stuck in their, whatever it may be, you know? There's always, you have to have something to be able to pay for that when something happens. Saddest part is she will probably never take doggos to get surgery. I've been following Amber for years, and it's been always her girlfriends who take care of their animals. One of the things that I have to say is that the fact that you have your whole life on YouTube for everyone to criticize and see is that there's going to be a certain level of accountability that you sort of have to keep to, right? She would not easily be able to hoard or have like 10 animals meowing all day. Like, there are certain things that she can't do as a content creator that makes it at least harder to do as a content creator, that people do keep her accountable for, that she otherwise would have not had, you know? There would have been no people knowing about all the things that she that have happened to her pets, and keeping her accountable for those things. So yeah, there is a positive way to look at it. And I think that if she were to choose, at the point that she says there's something wrong with the animal, if then she doesn't prove that the animal went to surgery when they needed it, people are going to give her a rough time about that, you know? The fact that she says she's going to update her community when the surgery is done, people are going to expect that post to be there after the surgery, and when she doesn't do that, they're going to give her crap for it. So, you know, this is something that she's already used to. So in that sense, it is a positive thing that she has to, she is being held accountable for a lot of the things that she puts out there, the information that's out there now, you know?
I love you guys too. I love you guys too. And it's just crazy that all this is happening at once, because that's not even the end of it. My mom.
So much pros and cons. I just feel like the YouTube has some responsibility towards their content creators. There's so many young people getting into this line of work since very young, and I feel like just like a boss at a company, they're also responsible for the behaviors of their employees while at work. So the same should apply to a company like YouTube. They should have these rules where you're supposed to act a certain, you're not supposed to do certain things while on the job. It just makes sense to me, you know? And one of those responsibilities is the health of your content creators on the platform. And if there's a tendency or a culture that is just unhealthy, you try to have that not happen. And if it means putting in very strict rules for it not to happen, I think sometimes it makes sense to do that, to put them in place so that people don't self-harm.
And
make it harder for people to self-harm, you know?
She slowed down to turn, and someone ran into the back of her car. This was like 2 nights ago. And I'm just like, damn, when it rains, it pours, like, for real, for real. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go. It is a hard goodbye. It is a hard goodbye. All right, you guys.
All right.
If you don't want to pray for me, pray for Twinkie.
That is Amberlynn Reid's last video on her channel, but then we get I don't think we have to go through this content because this was like an explanation of another content creator commenting on it. We do have the announcement on live that was made 4 days ago where Amberlynn Reid did show up. I actually haven't seen this, so we're gonna watch it together.
We need to bring our primetime show back. The new cast.
I thought she quit. Wait, who? Amberlynn Reid? You mean she quit the LCU? She hasn't even started yet. That's not news that I'm aware of. I know that Roxy made her cry, but I don't think that made her quit. Some people might think that's the same thing, but as far as I know, she hasn't quit yet. She'll definitely quit. Well, that might be in the future. That might be in the future, but we don't know that yet. Gotta give her a chance, guys. We gotta give her a chance. She's supposed to start on the 1st of January. Lolcow Buzz, I think it's prime time, so that's gonna be 8 p.m. EST over on the Lolcow network. So yeah.
Of Lolcow Bus. Starting on January 1st.
There you go.
Will be Sweet Tea.
Yes!
Scooter.
Yes!
And Amberlynn Reid.
Yes! Let's go, bitch! I told you, Amberlynn! I told you!
For real?
Yes!
Hello, Amber.
Yes!
Holy shit.
Amberlynn, I told
That's
you
true.
that shit today! God damn it! God damn
I
it!
know. I know. I had to act like, you know, it wasn't part of the plan.
Oh my god, you bitch! You bitch!
I know.
It's driving me nuts to know this all day. Like, I've been watching it.
Xylee is like, Xylee is acting as if, you know, Keemstar doesn't tell Amberlynn Reid, who has been trying to convince to join the network, as if she gets the same treatment as all the other interns or hosts that don't know what's happening until it's time, right? But no, of course she knew.
Amberlynn Reid videos all day. I'm so excited. My heart is pounding. It's like the first time I got hired. I'm so
If we
excited.
cry at work, now I have to quit. I'm gonna need a new job. Yeah, no, that was definitely sarcastic. Crying at work does happen, unfortunately.
Scooter leaves
I
during
know.
Thanksgiving and fucks
I'm
everybody.
nervous.
He gets to come back with a fucking leader? I'm quitting.
Okay, so
Tina,
listen.
no, I'll call you later and talk you out of it.
Okay, so listen. I keep forgetting that Scooter quit and betrayed me because he's been so great since he came back. Mike, I literally told you on the phone. I was
We
like,
both forgot, dude.
you know, like Scooter,
My bad.
you've been great since
I
you've
mean-
come back, and I'm so glad that you and Sweet Tea will be back on Bus with ALR. I mean, Bus is gonna be on
I can't
fire.
believe it.
I don't know
I'm
how
so-
it even
I'm blown
happened.
away.
I'm so happy.
I'm so
I am so
excited.
happy.
This is gonna be
so
truly
yeah,
amazing.
You.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
This is gonna be a great show, Amber.
real
Yeah, dude.
competition
This.
for like, but
I'm gonna
I
keep
mean,
my
oh
comments to
God.
myself. This is exclusive.
Oh, say him, Tina. Get your balls out.
Tina,
Nah,
you
I'm
told me
good.
privately you like Amberlynn Reid. What are
I
you
love
talking about?
her. But I'm saying Sweet Tea saying how amazing it's gonna be. Can you work this time, Sweet Tea?
We'll make sure she's there. We'll make sure she's there.
That was the best show I ever did was on Bus. I hope
That's
it's
true.
the same. Live up to expectations.
Yeah, two
That is
men
true.
that fucking catered to her. She's gonna have Amber up there. Amber could teach her how to be a woman and a content creator.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amber, I'm excited for that. I really am.
Sweet
Damn.
Tea.
True.
Be careful what you wish for, though.
Congratulations, girl. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am so happy. And Bus is back. My happy show is back.
Bus.
Yeah.
I'll watch Bus now.
Sweet Tea is already late to the first episode.
Oh, wait,
Okay, well, it can't happen.
Movie star over here.
So
Sweet Tea, are you
Amber,
taking a dump?
let's give Amber the floor because she's new to the LCU. You just got your host role. Amber, listen, you've been a fan of the LCU since Fat Camp. Tell us about your favorite host, what it means to come to the LCU. Just lay it on us.
Okay, so favorite host, obviously Sweet Tea. I love you. Xylee, of course. Sorry, I'm like so nervous. I'm like, ah. I love Billy so much. Like we could be fatties together.
Hell yeah.
And obviously Yo Mama, because he's always stuck up for me, like with Girl World, because he was the only one who wasn't too scared to. So yeah, Those are my favorites. But yeah, I've been watching since Fat Camp. I had no idea. No offense. I had no idea who you were. I didn't know anything about it, and I was just like obsessed.
No, Boogie, not you. Not you. You are not a favorite host. I'm sorry, Boogie.
The minute I clicked on, I was like, "Who are
Get some food, Azzy Poo. Got some food.
these people? What are they doing? I don't understand." And I just now I just can't stop watching. It's like the only thing I watch on YouTube. So
Wow.
We hear that a lot. We hear that a lot. Finals, thank you for the one gifted. It was so hard to communicate with you because you were one of our viewers, and you were not just one of our viewers, but actually like one of our fans. Like, you donated to so many shows, right? You got so many hosts excited. You're like, oh my God, I got a donation from Amberlynn Reid, right? And we played this
I
phone
talked
tag.
to Lizzie super chatted $20. I'm so excited.
Sweet G's just happy to be included. Yeah, I'm happy she mentioned your mama as well. The fellow chubby chaser. He is, isn't he?
I love VLR, heart emoji, Amberlynn Reid, it's about time.
You got us.
Yes.
You got us so excited, and we would play this.
I would love them to address the fact that she's never accepted coming to the LCU as a host until now. Can we address that, please?
Like, you know, cat and mouse, or I'm DMing you. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. So to finally put the nail in the coffin and do what was meant to do and open with the next chapter. I mean, you were watching the show, obviously. You've seen Billy, Xylee, Tina, Mike, and Boogie being the only ones that were here at the beginning to complete the full year and to set you up for a full year of 2026. I mean, I think people are going to be fucking hyped.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm a little nervous because I know the haters are gonna come and they're gonna take over. So just beware. They're obsessed with me.
We built
They're
this.
obsessed.
This universe runs
I know,
on that.
right, Belcor? It's rough to
we
watch.
run on the hate. That's the whole point of what we built this for. So,
You get
Nobody's
used to
doing
it.
more than Mike and me. Mike,
I feel like that's what my channel thrived off of as well, was the hate. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Delicious,
Not new
man.
to that for sure.
Fake cancer. Trust me, it works.
oh, Jesus Christ.
I
Okay.
don't hate cancer.
Christ, Boogie.
I actually had cancer a few years ago. So
Oh,
Ah,
that's
but
great.
see, if you were
That's
faking it, it would be making money.
Here we
Real
go.
cancer
Here we
doesn't make you
go.
money. Real money doesn't.
They're their own haters. Yeah, when they don't have enough drama to feed off of, they have to make up their own, and they do it in house, right? So they have to hate each other and themselves, and yeah, part of the content.
no, people thought I was faking it, and I was like, oh my God, who would do that?
Right?
Who would do that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
take a real retard to do that.
AMAC,
really?
Imagine.
welcome to Ban World.
Hey, Heps Club.
Thank you, AMAC. We appreciate you. Look, here's the question that everyone's wondering. Amberlynn Reid, are you attending Fat Camp?
Oh, yes.
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, it depends on location
Okay.
because I'm fat.
Well.
I'm more than fat. So
It depends on location. Okay. So she might be going to Fat Camp depending on where it's gonna be.
it's hard for me to travel. So
Listen, Amber, if we got Billy there,
Hey,
it was like
Ruby.
Operation Dumbo Drop, okay? We had to lower him in a crate, but he got there, okay? He got there.
We had to lower him in a crate. It's crazy.
Great.
You had to call in the crane?
Dude,
Hey,
Oh
we
my
in the
God.
back of our cars with the fucking trunks open, but we got him there.
so I seen Billy at my 40th birthday, and Billy was way lighter then, right? And I was really happy to see him. And then I seen him at Fat Camp, and I was like, oh my God, what a fucking legend, right? Because you went through that car accident, your weight got out of control, right? And I was like, I cannot believe he fucking showed up. You know, you just had the heart thing done and the pacemaker and all the bullshit. And if Billy made it there, Amber, it's not going to be easy, but you can make it there. We don't know where it's going to be yet, but Oklahoma, we're
Oh,
looking.
not
We're looking.
you said it first, and I said I live in Oklahoma City, so that would be perfect. So
We're
I'm just
looking.
saying.
It might be.
Just saying.
It might be just an easy drive, but it
If
also.
Booty Beauty can go to the Middle East, she can fly a few states away. There's some logistics involved, right? Yeah, it's not easy.
It might be in Vegas, you know. So we're.
I don't know if I don't know.
It
I
might be.
haven't
Tell
done
us
it.
after
Close,
driving.
close.
Eastern Tennessee.
That'd be good for me.
Well, I guess I have to go now. Fuck.
A good 80 super
You're
chatted
going regardless.
$19.99.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Keem, for getting my favorite show back. Congrats, ST and Scooter.
Well,
Get me away from.
Let's be honest, okay? It's not just a physical barrier, it's a mental barrier. And I know it's hard to reach, but it definitely is, okay? You have to keep that in mind. Even if there's not, if you don't think there's physical barriers, there's mental ones.
The drama on pit.
Look, everyone's
It's just the anxiety over having to go on a plane as a bigger person. Having the whole thing around, having to book 2 seats and having people around you judge you, potentially not fitting through the hall, because everything is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller in the planes, right? You have less and less space for your legs. It's just really rough, man. It's just really rough. You guys got to keep that in mind.
Everyone's
Bus is
wrong.
back.
No problem, Gun and T, but everyone's wrong about this. They said, oh, Keem hates Bus. I only shit on Bus because I knew Bus could be this.
Imagine
I
not
knew it
being
could be
able to
this
fit,
great,
dude.
right?
A lot of
All right,
people
fair enough. Talk
don't.
about what you want. Fuck me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? You know-
And I know it's just it's a tough subject because you have Billy, you have Amberlynn Reid, and they go through that. They legit go through that. Being tall sucks too. I know it.
Please talk more shit. Goddamn.
Sweet
Yeah, I
Tea
can
was there when
imagine.
Bus was great. I knew the potential of Bus. Remember when it was you, Rasty, and CD-ROM? Like that was
Yes.
a
You supported
perfect,
the hell out of us back then.
and it was a perfect show, right? And
It was.
when you and Scooter were doing,
Eat less food, man. I get you. I get where you're coming from. I understand. There's more to it than that, but yeah, it very much goes through eating less food. 100%. Yeah.
the show, it was still good, definitely good. It could even be considered primetime, but it wasn't what it could be. Now we're set up going
It's
in
so
January
good.
of what the show can be, and I'm so excited to see the success that you guys have because I know it's going to be a banger.
Oh yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
excited for y'all. I'm so excited for y'all. Congratulations,
Dude.
seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie. Can't believe
When-
this is happening. I never thought Bus would come back, to be honest.
Me
Well,
either.
yes. No, whenever I came back, he's like, you're not getting Bus back. It's not happening. I'm like, well, fine, all right, well, we'll figure something out. And then I got back all day. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm
I
down.
knew something was going to happen with it for the simple fact that it was just sitting there and he didn't have anybody on it. I knew something was going to happen because
I
there's no
thought
way
it
he was
just
going to let that
fucking
channel just sit
dead
there.
until Justin. I thought the fucker was gone. It just had to be the right cast.
Yep, he
And
was
this
waiting
is
for the right cast. Yep.
Well, also,
What?
a 4-hour show.
Druber would know. How are you talking about Druber? He's not even here. That's so mean.
Is pretty difficult to do. Can I do it? Yes. Can I do it and be wildly successful? Yes. I've been doing it, right? But it is tough, right? We need a primetime show back. We do need it.
So wait. So okay. So officially, because there was confusion in the Discord about the time slot for Bus. When will that go on?
It will start at 8 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. It will be the
Man,
primetime show. We're back to 2 hours, Boogie. That's
Now
a good
Boogie's gonna
thing.
cry.
This
I'm
is-
gonna miss doing 4 hours, but it's worth it to have something to watch. Honestly, I like doing 4 hours with you, but
Fuck that.
it will be nice to get a chance to breathe. If I'm being honest with you,
Well,
it'll be nice.
The audience,
Yeah.
the audience can back me up on this. When we do a 4-hour show, we got to stretch things out a little bit
Yeah.
too long to the point that they get boring, just to fill the gaps. When we come back to two hours, I mean, I'm gonna have you IRL in and getting arrested in like 45 minutes. It'll be a
Oh,
short,
that's amazing.
short
Yay!
space.
I
That's
can't
the
wait
best
to
thing in the
get
world.
arrested.
Marmap
Yay.
334 super chatted $19.99. So excited. I have missed Bus so much.
Same.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Like that one Lolcow live that I like helped put together. I had a whole shit ton of stuff in the boogies. All right, that's cool. We got about 45 minutes. I'm
Yep.
like, what the fuck?
But
Yeah,
that's
true.
all right.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. It might cost me a
Okay, good.
Babes VC, and I'll be known as a scammer to my audience, but I will get her back.
Okay, good.
Did Lizzie leave?
Yeah, she quit.
She
She
quit.
quit.
Oh, fuck.
I'll text her right now. I'll get her
That
back.
didn't last
Oh,
either.
Scooter,
I need her.
Scooter, I just thought of this. I want you to open your first Bus episode with this. Are you ready?
All right, let's hear it.
The LCU just got a little fatter. Come on. That's so good, right?
It's like half the shows could have that.
Yeah.
Also, you guys have Mike, right? Like Bus will have Mike. So Queens,
Oh.
Queens is top priority for Mike.
Okay. Okay, so Mike is going to be managing Lolcow Bus as well. Okay.
Obviously, it's always going to be Queen's top priority. Second priority will be Bus for Mike. So you got Mike as well.
Cool.
We're trying.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Scooter, do you want to know how I knew you were always going to fat cam? Look down, motherfucker. That's fat
Yeah.
down there.
Okay.
Okay? You
okay,
will not
yeah,
lie
yeah.
to you, you fat fuck. You were
Can
always
you
going.
see your
Fire to
penis?
miss that
Can you see your penis?
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah, okay, no, but
No way.
You're going to fat camp.
God damn it. I can't argue with fat logic.
I have a request for fat camp too.
Do we have to go?
Certainly.
Yeah, you're going to be
Am I not a fan? No, I'm not. I think one of the first drama commentary episodes that I've made was on him and the domestic violence claim accusation, and that was just like I didn't even know. The channel was still a gaming channel. I had literally had done nothing drama wise yet. I had been watching the LCU, and that was an episode that I wanted to do, so I did it. And it was on him. It was literally on him and the accusation of around the domestic violence. So yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Even if it's Vegas, Tina, you're going. All the fat ones. Put on some weight.
I've gained 20 pounds since I've been here. I swear to God.
Stop smoking.
I got here.
Mike,
I weigh 147 now.
I want in a controlled environment, Mike, to get drunk with you at fat camp.
For sure. I'm gonna get drunk at fat camp.
I'm gonna get blackout drunk
me
with
and
you.
Mike are drinking buddies.
let's
What
go.
do you mean?
Y'all remember having fun when Mike got drunk?
Mike's my drinking buddy at fat camp.
Oh yeah, I had a blast with Eileen.
Okay, do we fly in Bridget on the drunk night?
Get the fuck out of here.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Boogie this time. God.
Yeah, please do.
Ooh, this was
Oh, yeah, I think
By the way,
I'm
when I say
fat
this
as
time, it's a
one.
fucking joke.
this
This
was
time
an
we all
awesome.
got
Fattest one. Billy's the fattest one.
No, there's no way.
Ooh.
Amber's the next Becky? In what way?
We're gonna have a fat off.
Amber,
Well,
don't think
Billy's
you're
got
gonna
you by
be
a
Boogie.
lot, Amberlynn.
We're
I
up-
promise.
we're up there.
Really big boy.
Does it really
Yeah.
matter?
Big boy.
The other?
I'm
Yeah.
6'2" though, so I just get to hold mine a little different.
Okay.
Yeah, but Billy's weight starts with a 6.
Okay.
I'm short.
Are we allowed? Are we saying wait right now?
Yeah.
Okay, Amber, you shoot first.
What does that mean?
What's your weight?
Tell us how much you weigh.
Say how much I weigh?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm 5'3" and I weigh 535.
Whoa.
Shit's
Billy?
bigger than you. Come on.
You said whoa.
I'm 6'2", and depending on if I have taken my piss meds or not, I could be over 600 pounds.
Okay.
Boogie?
I probably look bigger though than you.
I put on a
Because I'm
couple
a
weights.
quarter.
I put on a couple more pounds. I'm back to 324 is what I weighed this morning.
Yeah, Boogie is so skinny.
Boogie's
All right.
lost so much weight.
So
Yeah.
for
I'm so
Tina,
proud of
Wait, did she just say Boogie is so skinny? Come on. Yes, he might have lost weight. He looks a lot better than before, but not skinny.
for Tina, Mike, obviously, Scooter, obviously, Boogie, ALR, and Billy.
I would like to not imagine that.
Fat Camp really starts January
Elite?
1st. All right. It doesn't start now, but January 1st, right? Because on
Right.
January 1st, we got to start walking. We got to like whatever sugar drink we drink, no more. We got to start drinking just water, right? Because we have to prepare for that March 15th Fat Camp.
Interesting. So not only will we have Fat Camp, but he's saying that when the new year starts, he's going to have all these overweight hosts start eating less, drinking more water probably, and getting ready for Fat Camp. Okay, we'll see how that goes.
Right? We need to be mobile by March 15th. And this is what I tried to say to Wings. Remember, I was like, look, dude, it kind of starts like 3 months before because you got to just prep your body to be able to do
Training.
workouts and just do, just exist at Fat Camp,
Honestly, guys, no more fast food.
I hardly
It's
eat
not
anything after this.
happening. I mean, Fat Camp itself didn't get anyone to lose weight. So yeah, the pregame, I remember that failing as well, specifically with Wings, right?
I don't give a fuck, so.
There, oh my God, I wish I had a Sonic near me.
I went like down the street. I had seafood boil today. That's like my favorite seafood boil.
Yeah, we gotta have a seafood boil at fat camp. It's low calorie.
Dude,
Yeah, low
It's low
calorie.
calorie.
keto is the move, bro. If you can get on that keto,
0-calorie sodas that's like the easiest like transition ever, right? I know that a lot of people are used to sugary drinks, but that's like the first thing. You shouldn't even be drinking that much soda, but if you have to, please do the 0-calorie stuff. Absolutely, that should be like the first thing, easiest one too, because you can still have soda, just not with all that sugar.
keto grind, bro. Just all the meat, like all the fats.
Keto, okay.
Keto's the move.
Isn't fat?
Did she fail the requirements for weight loss surgery when she was with yeah.
Bad for you?
Who?
All right, I texted Lisa.
Boogie, check your DMs.
I know.
I texted Lisa. I said, you unquit now, okay? Cool. She says, yeah. So she's back.
Let's go. Give it a
There
minute.
we go.
Because Amber, Billy, everybody, the one thing as a Fat Camp veteran, I guess Billy knows this, Tina knows it, but Amber, the one thing that I would tell you is just practice standing for as long as you can, because I have a really bad back. It's really hard. I have to have my cane and everything. And then practice just walking short distances every day between now and then. That would be the most important thing. And
Right.
by a lot, because that helped me a lot. That's all
Amber,
I
have you ever tried Ozempic or anything?
I've done it a few times, to be honest.
And it didn't work?
It works every time I'm on it, but then I always stop because I feel like really sick. So
Yeah.
That's how Ethan Klein lost his weight, was Ozempic, but if it makes you sick, hell, don't take it.
the FDA just approved.
Do you know why it makes you sick? You're overeating while you're on Ozempic. That's why it makes you sick. if you don't overeat, it doesn't make you sick.
A Wegovy pill that they might start in January.
I guess if you have a very sensitive body, it might happen when you take the injection. There's like usually 2 days later, you might feel it a little bit, but it's usually when you overeat, that's where the problem is.
So
right. She did eat while overeat, yeah, like overeat. Of course, it's normal to eat, but if you overeat while on Ozempic, that's when, holy crap, you think you're dying, right?
Look into that, to be honest.
Wow.
And they said it's supposed to be cheaper, so.
Yeah, I'm on Ozempic for my diabetes. So,
Does it help with your weight?
yeah, it really helps with my diabetes. I'm under the marker now where I'm almost pre-diabetic.
You know what? Does Sam get sponsored by Ozempic and White Claw this year?
True, actually.
Yo, I have a major, after this TTS, I got a major update.
Shattered $20. Booster quit and left the survey. Apparently won't work with ALR. Amber, you are my new favorite person.
Yeah, that's what I said, Boogie.
Shattered $19.99.
So this was another thing. Booster quits after this announcement because he refused to work with Amberlynn Reid. It only lasted until the next day when he was like, yo, I don't like her, but you know, I'll still work here, even though she's on the platform.
Welcome back. January scooter driving the show bus is a public safety miracle. Sweet Tea and Amber finally riding with a sober driver, a water bottle, and fishnets.
Worse than a way bigger
you are
drama.
not the reason.
Probably. There's so many more hosts as well now, isn't it? There's so many more hosts.
Why Booster quit.
I'll
Booster
work, sir.
quit because
Yes, sir.
DC quit.
Yep.
Oh.
But she's back.
I really don't care what he says. That's not the reason. He quit.
No,
because
yeah, give him
Lisa
15
quit.
minutes. Let him
Heard
talk
what
the
that
game.
motherfucker said? He has no right to judge anybody.
Can you just
Absolutely
write back on that December?
BT ain't wrong. BT ain't wrong.
He also quit too, by the way, because we called him on his bullshit today. We dealt with this too, Keem, while you were only managing. We dealt with this too. You call him on his bullshit. He quits. You know, it's what he does.
Well, it's got to be sad. He's got to be sad to be in trouble, right? And then what he cares about gets punished. And then we're all here having a good time, right? We're celebrating, 1 year of surviving the LCU, and he's a known quitter. This is what he does, right?
Yeah, he left the group.
Yeah.
He left the group?
He did? It's that serious?
Yeah, he left the group. Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Well,
Jesus Christ, Booster, come
Boogie,
on.
it's me and you, dog. We've done it before. I'm not chasing him this time. Honestly, after not showing up to that meeting, I'm not going to chase him this time. I can't.
I don't
You couldn't even make it to payday.
Well, he's got to learn.
Go.
65 IBS in
This too. When it's fun, it's really fun.
And when it's bad, it's really bad.
And
But
what-
it gets fun again. That's all that matters.
Well, the thing,
That's a roller coaster.
the worst part about when it's bad is you got to go live tomorrow, right? Like we do 5 days a week, right? Like you can see anyone that's ever been successful in online entertainment, they were a grinder. There's someone that would they would just work and always be reliable to their audience. And when it comes to streaming, that's way more important than even uploading videos like to YouTube. So, you have those bad days where you're like, fuck, dude, I don't know if I can do this. And you don't even have the moment to calm down because your ass is going to be live the next day to deal with it, right? It sucks. But we're all human. We can do it,
It's not easy. It is hard.
It's funny how Keem now sees why Rostov couldn't work with Booster, but won't admit it. Oh, absolutely. That would hurt him way too much to say. But he's saying it in other ways, obviously. I think Keem thinks the haters are gonna give him all the money. The commentators already said they're gonna watch clips. Most of the girl world said the same. Honestly, that's what they're used to doing. And even though the LCU is only 2 hours a day, it is 5 days a week. So, there's a lot of that. It's just not a... It's not a sort of format that they're used to watching, so they're not going to watch it just to. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what drove me to do my nervous breakdown.
I can see it not
the
being
constant roller coaster of it all. And just like when you're down, you're down.
If you nervous break down and quit, it sucks. If you nervous break down and stay, you're probably gonna make some money.
Exactly. Having nervous breakdowns on live. Trust me, I know.
Boogie made his most money when he was swinging that axe in that fucking room,
Yeah, that we set records. Get
empathetic facts. I don't know who that is, but I can imagine.
It's worth it. It's worth going through all of it. It really is. Like I always joke.
I'm not familiar with all the reaction channels.
I'm saying I have a love-hate relationship with this place, but I love it. That's why I've stayed a year because I actually do love it. You know, I
If my
can't help
brother
it.
here, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't stay.
Yeah, YouTube got hard for me. There was a lot of doxing, harassment, stalking me, literally in person, taking photos
We've all
of me.
been through it. I got you. We get you.
Yeah, but I stayed because of the supporters, and obviously it's my job. So, so I totally get it.
Yeah,
I really
This
do.
place is a lot safer when it comes to that. You shouldn't be worried about that. Keemstar takes care of it. And make sure that nobody's
Keemstar is nicer over here. I will say that.
Well,
I don't know if you want to work here, but at least he's a member's waiting.
Yes.
if you get into the Discord, people will talk shit, but they're not going to dox you and do anything like that because any people like that immediately get removed.
They're out.
We have a really good mod team.
It's extremely,
baby.
All
it's
right.
extremely good.
You have your camera only.
Oh god.
All right, there we go.
Why does
It ain't you.
Yeah.
How do you not know what BPD is? I think you have it. What is this?
If I had it, I would know what the fuck it is, right?
Well, you need to go get
most of the,
diagnosed.
I think most of the female hosts here have it.
That's what I was going to comment.
Hey,
at least he's
FYI, Josh is talking to Booster right now, trying to get
I
him
knew
out.
he'd be on it. Of course
You know-
he would.
you knew
Fucking
Josh was gonna
Josh.
be-
And eventually they did the same thing. They said, okay, you don't want to do it, don't do it then.
Yeah, Josh is on the phone with Booster right now as we speak.
I'll let Josh talk sense to him, but I will not chase him.
Years in this place straight, it deserves a Tesla.
A year from now, Elon needs to sponsor us and give us all tax.
All right. Have you been part of Keem's Discord? It's a nice place because I imagine it being hectic. Okay, so I've been there on and off because I haven't always been a cash cow. I usually ignore the main chat, and then there's not much beyond the main chat that you have access to, and I really don't touch the VCs too much. For a lot of people, for certain types of personalities, it's amazing, right? Because they'll spend their whole day there hanging out with all their friends, which are really not friends, because at the first chance they'll get they'll step on you, right? So you're there hanging out with people that they claim are like a family, right? So for those people who spend all, like, chronically their whole lives online, absolutely, they love that place. They love hanging out in the VCs all day, playing games together, showing up on panel, on different live streams, being in the chat. It is extremely parasocial, even though they go against that type of behavior all the time, right? Like, don't be parasocial. But yeah, it's and then it's extremely toxic as well, because the way that they talk to each other in, like, the main chat as well, it's very toxic. I don't like the language that gets used a lot. Of course, I'm the kind of person who won't cuss or won't swear. I just don't like that type of language myself. So they go beyond that, right? It's a few levels further than that. So yeah. Now I'd like to address, this happened 4 days ago, where she got announced that she was going to be on bus on the 1st of January. Then 3 days ago, which was a day later, on Rebels with Cat Lady, Gidgey, and Pesci. So Joe Pesci, which I did an episode on him, he didn't like it at all. Amberlynn Reid goes up there, and this is when Roxy comes up not long after Amberlynn comes, like an attack dog, you know? She comes on panel and has a lot to say to Amberlynn Reid for some reason. Yeah.
Oh my god, not me. I'm like literally about to cry. Like, Keem is gonna get so mad that I didn't wait for Bus to talk about this, but it's just like,
no, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you. I don't want you to.
From Home Alone, yeah, Joe Pesci from Home Alone.
Because let them say what they want. Let them say it. Let them do it. Let them say everything they want to say, because you have your right to set the record straight. You are brand new here. People know what they think they know. Amber, you are going to do amazing here. You have so much to offer. And look, for what it's worth, you and I have never talked about animals behind the scenes, but you're a sweet, sweet young lady. And I'm not even going to worry about that, okay? But I do want you to tell that story, but I know I'm learning, and damn it, I'm going to cuck my content. But ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get...
Are the voices closed? Yeah, he says he leaned into that, right? I only criticized it in the sense that when you're a content creator trying to make it online and you want a presence online, I don't think it's a good idea to have your name literally be a name of another famous person, because you're never going to get ahead, especially someone like Joe Pesci, someone like the actor, right? It doesn't make any sense to make your name that name, because if someone Googles it, they're not going to find you anywhere, right? You can YouTube Joe Pesci, you can Google Joe Pesci, you can whatever Joe Pesci, his person is not going to show. So I don't think it's a smart move. That's all that I meant with saying that. I don't think it's smart, but that's it. That's it.
Full unmasked stories about all this shit you want to talk.
You can lean into it, but then call yourself, I don't know, something else Pesci, you know? Like make the reference to the character, but don't call yourself the exact same name, because then nobody finds you, dude.
Talk about come January 1st. I'm telling you, you are, don't give it to any other show. You save it for Bus, because I'm telling you, girl, you're going to break the fucking internet. Y'all are.
Naming your company Coffee Brand Coffee. That guy named Joe Pesci.
You're going to break the internet.
Preview?
What's that?
She's not allowed to give a preview?
Well, I mean,
I was literally about to just go into it and be like, this is why people think this, this is why people think this, but I'm a very impulsive person, and that might be good and bad for the LCU because it can help with the drama. It can help, with all that. But like, yeah, Gidgy, you're probably right. I should wait. But my God, it's a lot. And to like hear Zay like say that earlier, like, oh,
Yeah.
all I did was like a Google search on her and now I know everything. I'm like, girl, you don't know nothing about me.
Yeah, that's I'm not sure if Zay said it exactly like that, but yeah, I can imagine that's frustrating, right? Especially when you put your whole life out there. As a vlogger, people feel that they can just Google you and know everything about you, but obviously there's always more sides to the story and there's always more happening in the back end of things. So yeah, it's I get where Zay's coming from, but at the same time, yeah, there's another side of things.
Like,
and you're probably only reading things coming from the reaction channels as well. You're not seeing it come directly from Amberlynn Reid. So yeah, I get where she's coming from there.
Love that you're. I love that.
I would never do it like that.
Yeah.
You gotta meet people. You gotta meet people, I think.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
Google.
saying. Go ahead, cat lady. I'm sorry.
Chrissy, thank you
Chrissy
for
Star.
being a cash cow for 2 months.
Scooter and I were talking, but they're going to
Unreal.
come at you with everything. And now that they know the animal thing bothers you, watch how that's going to pick up in every chat. Watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Own
And it definitely sucks. It definitely sucks that like I had to delete all of my content on my channel because I was demonetized, and the only way for me to try to get it back is to take down pretty much everything. So I was just like, I'm gonna start fresh. So Scooter can't even go in and learn about me just based on me through his own eyes. He's having to watch.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's rough.
Through
That's
other
rough.
people's eyes, and that's like frustrating. But
yeah,
it's fine.
No, I bet it. I cannot wait. Look, I would love to have this story and talk to you because I know I have a feeling this is going to be a good one, and that's why I want you to save it because it's gonna be good. And
yeah,
it's so excited you're here. Are willing to come and be a part of this, and
this character that's been made about me online, I'm a villain. Like, absolutely. So it's like, I don't know who to be on the LCU. Should I be the character that they've made of me, or should I be my true self,
Damn good question.
Uh-oh.
Why are you saying uh-oh? Why do you think I'm always gonna start a problem? Gidget?
No, I know you're not. No, I know you're not. She's here. Zay's here because she is such a real one. I'm gonna let you two talk right now.
Well, I'm here first off because she said that I said something that I didn't say. She said that I said I Googled her and now I know everything. Go back, play every clip.
Happy weekend. Are you on the Discord? Could you potentially put the links that you're referring to in the welcome chat?
Never once said that. I said I looked up shit about you and I said it was unsavory. And what did I say to you was the last thing I said to you in the Discord. Do you want to read it or you want me to read it?
No, I definitely remember what you said, and I'm very glad that we had that small interaction, but it's not fair to me that people are getting to know me through the eyes of people who despise me, and the only way they can make an income is by despising me. It's the only way they can go on
Hey, Hammy, how are you?
vacation and have a roof over their head is by hating me.
Right.
Babe, that's the internet. You've been on the internet. You know hate. You should know this by now. Like,
Yes,
to be
I know,
honest, like,
but you're like you are proving the point that all it takes is one little search and everyone believes the rumor. It's like you're proving that point.
I mean, to be honest, that's for every single person. I mean, stereotypes exist for a reason. When people Google Keemstar, they just immediately assume a bunch of things about Keemstar until they actually start watching him. Same thing with a million people here. It happens to everybody. So what do you got to do? Come into the LCU, change their opinion. The same thing that a bunch of people are saying in the chat. They might not know everything, but you also can't come here and lie about shit that happened and try to change history because people are going to clock you on that shit immediately.
I'm not here to lie. I'm not here to change history. Like, I have only ever been honest on my channel, and I'm going to continue that here as well. It's only up for people who are watching and the hosts to either believe me or not, and it's that simple.
How old are you, Amberlynn?
Today's my birthday. I'm 35.
Happy birthday.
Damn.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy
joined the LCU,
birthday
right?
to you. Happy birthday
She's only there because she needs money to go bingo with her mama? Oh
to you. Happy birthday, beautiful. I love that. I love this. Down. But Zay always.
When they hear the name Amberlynn Reid, what they're gonna see is online first, and it's up to you to change their opinion from here on out. And the LCU is the one spot you can really do that.
Good heels
Absolutely.
could.
I mean, it's
That-
it is one spot to do that. I mean, when you're Amberlynn Reid and you have the history that she has, is the LCU the one spot to tell her story? Of course not. She could choose to accept plenty of interviews that people have offered her, right? There's plenty of channels that are wanting her to tell her story or whatever. LCU is not one way or the only way to do that. You know? I wouldn't say that exactly.
That is good. That's a great point.
It's not like, oh, you're dying now on the internet. Can we please revive you here on the LCU? No.
Because this is a great. I mean, you talk about someone that knows how to fix PR problems, YouTube problems. You know, you are in a great place for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people
having a couple villains.
What?
I said there's nothing wrong with having a couple villains if someone's a villain or I mean, we're in a drama universe.
Oh, yeah.
You would say that.
Sometimes the villains thrive around.
I don't mind being a villain. Just take the animal abuser off my name. You can call me anything else other than that. Like, I don't care. Like, it's just
like
that.
I already told you, now that you put it out there, they're never gonna stop. Don't put anything out there that hurts you, because now that's gonna be the #1 thing people are gonna.
That's what they want you to think, though, isn't it, Monkey? Like, they want you to feel like the same thing with the doctor money stuff, right? The BS around the doctor money. Making all the interns feel like they might make doctor money eventually after months of interning on any of the shows, right? They want you to feel like you need to be there to make any sort of money, or be any sort of streamer, or have any sort of fame, or be anyone on the internet. Like, let Keemstar teach you. That is what they're selling over there, you know?
Throw at you anytime they're in a fight with you, anytime the chat doesn't like you, you just gave them the ammo.
Yep. I will always be the racist drunk. I will always be that. And I accept that's where they're going to go because they know it bothers me. And I made it crystal clear. You know, it's like, you can call me fat, you can call me anything like that. They know that doesn't bother me.
Exactly.
But they'll go after the judge.
I don't know. After I saw Keem's comment today on how your face looked bloated, you had some sort of reaction to that, okay? You can't tell me that it doesn't bother you.
Regular, and you know that, but this is a great place. That's such a good.
Yo, we did the math the other day, Charlotte. I'm not sure if you were here, but we were looking into specifically Lolcow Rebels pay during December because Keemstar made some sort of comment he was very salty about Gidgy having commented on his new Lolcow necklace with the bling bling, right? And Gidgy said it was ugly and he felt really, really upset about that. So to fire back, he said that they had made less than $3,500 during December, which was the same value of the necklace, right? So he did that to shoot back at Lolcow Rebels, and I don't take it much. It doesn't take much to make him salty. He reads my comment because I called him a dork. Exactly. So yeah. Doing the math, so 3,500, take 30% off for YouTube, and then 50% of the rest goes to Keemstar, and then they still have to share the rest between the two hosts. And so yeah, there's not that much left. Is that Amberlynn Reid who abused her? Yes.
Good point, Zay.
She is. She's on her way to the Lolcow Universe starting January 1st.
It's such a great place to show someone, hey, we can change. We are not our past. We are not anything. Let me show you.
That's not what's happening, though, right? If Amberlynn Reid were to say, I did this, I'm accountable for this and this and this, I'm just, there has been a past. Maybe not, don't call me an animal abuser, but I did this and this and this, and I could have done better. you know, then there's some merit to that.
Who I really am. And I feel like that is what Bus is going to be a lot about. It's going to be a lot of, look, none of us are without any kind of issues. And you know what I love? I am purposely I am.
Oh, I own. I'm. Yeah. If I like someone, they're gonna know.
It's like, oh.
Element.
Are you ready to be part of this? Are you ready for this?
I don't think.
No, she's not ready.
I'm ever ready for anything.
You're
Let's
not.
be real,
You're
but
not.
I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I think it's gonna be fun. Like
Good.
Keemstar's been begging me to come on here for a long time now, and I don't know what it was. I hopped up on Yo Mama's channel yesterday.
What do you mean you don't know what it was? Your channel was demonetized. That's why you're here.
And I kind of was like, this isn't too bad. So
It's not. It's not. You, of all people that have done this for so long, that's why I'm so excited. You have so much to offer this universe. This is not. You are the breath of air that this universe.
She's the perfect Wings replacement. Takes no accountability but looking for redemption. She just gotta lean into the redemption aspect, Pete.
Needed because you are a name. You are someone that's been around the block. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to learn who you are. Because Bus comes I'm talking about. Wait, just wait. We all love Sweet Tea, but just wait. She's gonna drive you fucking nuts. And see, Amber and I, we're gonna drive you nuts, girl. It's your birthday. What are you doing today for your birthday?
So Roxy thought, oh, it's I saw Amberlynn Reid on Lolcow Rebels. It's her birthday. Let's make her cry.
So if it was just like an online thing, that would be different. But they have interfered.
Back and waiting.
They have interfered with people in my life. So yeah.
I'm gonna make sure Scooter gives her intern plus. I can't stand that she has to stay in waiting. I don't ask for much around here. I want Roxy to have intern plus just so she can hop up and talk to me when she wants. Okay, sorry.
Hey, what up, Roxy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
You sound better. What's up? Merry Christmas.
I feel so much better. I just got home from work. I was laying in bed listening, but I just want to ask Amber, listen, I don't have a problem with okay, you belong in the LCU.
I don't have a problem, but you're a piece of shit.
Total piece of shit, just like the LCU. I was a piece of shit in the LCU. You will fit in good here. You will make so much hate money. My question to you is, me watching you since you were with Crystal, and you sat there and said, oh my God, people use me to make money. I've never made a video about you in my life, but I know everything about you. My question to you is, me knowing you, how you start and stop and fail every little thing you've ever done in your life, what makes you think that you're going to succeed more than 30 days, working every single day under Keemstar, being screamed at, yelled at, told you're a piece of shit, you're a retard, you're a moron if you don't do something right? What do you think you're gonna do?
That is.
I don't know, because I have never been in this situation before. And I honestly don't know if.
Yeah, imagine walking into a room, telling a person you know exactly who they are, and calling them a piece of shit. She's probably never talked to her before, you know?
Team comes at me and calls me names and stuff. It would shock me, because I don't know. I don't have an answer for you, Roxy.
The thing is, Roxy thinks that Amberlynn Reid is coming into the universe for Keemstar to yell at her. That is not going to happen. Like, Amberlynn as a character is not Roxy as a character. Roxy as a character was someone that Keemstar would yell at, just like she yells at people. Let's be honest. It was like a back and forth, right? Amberlynn Reid is not that same character. So what makes Roxy think that she's going to get yelled at by Keemstar? There's plenty of hosts that don't get yelled at.
But I'm here. I'm trying it. He has begged me. And I have been called worse things than the R word and everything you just named. I have been told to kill myself and that I should have been aborted. So I think I'm going to be fine with it.
Well, which is why I think you'll fit right in here because you're right. A lot of people are told that in the LCU, but I just want to know that you are going to be okay with
Yeah,
because you're going to
she's
get
the
questions.
she's the
People are gonna-
talent. Exactly. They're going to be a lot more careful with her. The fact that Keemstar has wanted her on the network for so long, you can't say the same about him and Roxy, right? There's such a difference here. He's going to be a lot more careful with Amberlynn Reid. He does not want her to leave or quit that easily, you know?
I'm going to ask you about your past and about how you abused your girlfriends and how you admitted to it and all the stuff, your undiagnosed BPD, stuff like that. That's what I want to know.
Roxy.
How are you going to handle that?
Roxy, when you say that I've abused girlfriends and that I've admitted to it, can you explain yourself?
Well, you admitted to how you would put Becky on a timer when she was gone too long, how you would freak out on her if she didn't get you food, how you pushed what's her name? The last girl. I don't even know. You had so many girlfriends. I don't even know
Okay,
which one it
so
was.
1, I've never pushed a girlfriend. 2, I've never set a timer and I've never even admitted to that. So already you're throwing lies out.
Wait, you never said you set a timer on your watch for Becky to be back at a certain time when she would leave?
No, I have never set a timer.
Amber, you said it on your live stream. I pray to God
No,
somebody
I
has
didn't.
archives of you.
Roxy, aren't you known as the liar?
You said
Yeah! Yeah, aren't you known as a liar? Maybe come with receipts? I don't know. Got her.
I am known as somebody in the
Aren't you
LCU.
known as the liar?
I am known in the LCU of somebody who plays a part of me. Yes, sometimes I lie, sometimes I don't, sometimes I'm messy, sometimes I'm not. But
you're lying.
What?
How many times have you sat there and said, yes, I set an alarm because I would have separation anxiety. If Becky was gone too long, I would call her and I would freak out. You had alarms set for her to be home.
I have never set an alarm. That is what you're coming at me
Did you
with.
set a timer? Did you set a timer?
I've never set an alarm. I've never set a timer. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go on Beck's channel. I'm sorry, her name is Beck. I'm gonna go on Beck's channel and I'm gonna pull her Q&A up, which he did with somebody. I think Mr. Snowflake,
You
and
know
she
what?
even says it, and you admitted it.
You know what Keem said actually today? I think it was on Lolcow Babe. He does not give a fuck about what a scorned ex has to say. And that's
Right,
on
but I'm
period.
asking you, why are you lying though? When you said you admitted it that you did do that because
why you lying?
You had separation anxiety.
Yes, Amberlynn Reid has separation anxiety, but has Amberlynn ever set a timer? No.
Oh, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, and I will prove it to you. So
She had heart surgery. I didn't know that.
if I find it and when I prove it, are you gonna apologize to me that maybe your BPD, you were having a moment and you don't remember you doing that?
Why would she apologize to you? You're coming on here attacking her, and you're not even a host in the. What? Why would she apologize to you for what?
I watched every.
What? It's not like she's accusing you of something. You are known as the liar, and that is the truth. That's not an accusation that you can say is not true. Why would she apologize to you for an accusation that you made towards her about her past? No, dude, that's not how that works.
Part of your life, Amber. I heard it.
You sound obsessed, actually.
It's you know what? It's not obsession. It's called not being able to look away from something that is so crazy that you cannot believe an actual person exists in this world like that. That's what you are.
Oh. My question for you is, when I was sending you hella money when you were on Milkers, why didn't you give me this type of energy then?
Yes! People can be so hypocritical, can't they?
Why would I tell you, oh, don't send me money? Bitch, you're gonna send me money. I'll fucking.
Oh, okay. So now you're willing to say all these things when people are not giving you money. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Love it. I'll love you until you stop sending me money. What the
So you're a
fuck?
liar and you're fake. Okay.
How is that being a liar? First of all, when did I ever say I love you? Oh my God, I love Amberlynn Reid.
No, it's fine. You said that multiple times. You said that
if Amber was to be in the LCU, I said I love you. I said I loved you.
Oh shit.
I said I love you, girl.
Talk about
Girl.
gaslighting.
When did
She didn't
please,
hate
okay,
her.
now first of all, I would never say I loved you. Okay. I would never say that because I know what a piece of shit you are. What I said was you would fit perfectly in the LCU because you are a mess. You are a train wreck. You would fit
Institution, hopefully getting help, not sure, legit. Oh yeah, Becky Boop, yeah.
perfectly here. And what I want to know is why wouldn't you go work with your mama? Why
That's the thing though, Shirley. That's what worries me. Because this was just like, yeah, an introduction.
would you choose to work
A
anywhere?
little
King put you?
harsh, but yeah.
You have enough, I don't know, balls underneath all that content to say, I want to work with your mama. Why wouldn't you do that? That would have been good content.
Okay, well, things can change around here, so you never know what the future holds. Okay. I
Okay,
wanted
but
to work
again,
with. I wanted to work with Scooter and Sweet Tea. I like them together, and I want to see how it feels with them. It's that
okay,
simple.
but again, you are saying that you never admitted to setting a timer for when Becky would be gone for too long, and you would freak out on her when she would say, "I'll be gone for an hour." You would set that timer for an hour. If the hour went over and she wasn't home, you wouldn't call her and crying, "I need you home. I'm freaking out." Are you saying that you never said that?
I'm telling you, I never physically
Admitted to
said
it.
correct.
The thing is, Shirley, I mean, Roxy came on panel super like aggressive, right? It's hard not to be taken back by that. By the approach alone,
Okay,
you know?
okay, I got you. All right, Gidgy. I didn't mean to come up here and
No, Roxy did. This is so cool, and I feel like
remonetize on her own channel. She's gonna leave, and Amber cannot. She starts and stops things in her whole life. Will you at least admit to that you never finishing Vlogmas? You can't even
I
do
do
25 days without quitting. How many?
Literally, I have done all of my Vlogmases besides like 2 because I got the flu. I'm fucking sorry. Like, excuse me.
So you
But you
uploaded
said you
every
were being
single day.
buddy with her on Milkers. I think I witnessed that before too, because I used to watch Milkers. You didn't
Multiple
hate her
people
over there.
said that they witnessed it. Like, Roxy's fake and she's a liar, so it's cool.
First of all, I would never be buddy with somebody that I don't even
You're
know.
a liar.
Second of
You
all,
wanted my money.
second of
It's
all, I
fine.
said you belonged in the LCU because you are a mess. I said,
You
yes, Amber,
never
you
said
belong
that.
in the LCU.
You never said that.
I'm gonna pull all these clips. I promise you, I'm gonna pull all these clips. I'm gonna prove
happy weekend. What is that?
to you exactly. Girl, listen, you may be able to gaslight Feline and Beck and Destiny and all them. You're not gonna gaslight me, girl. I'll tell you right the fuck now. You
Okay.
won't. You won't.
How are my okay? My question is, why do my past relationships have anything to do with the LCU? That is my question.
My question is, why are you using undiagnosed BPD as all your fucking excuses for everything you have done disgusting, not only to humans, but to animals?
Roxy.
Doesn't it feel insanely personal when she comes up and says all these things? Like, this is literally attacking Amber for things that she's done in her life, right? She chose to make it public and put it on the online and monetize it, right? Absolutely 100% I understand that. But going on panel and attacking someone for their personal issues and their undiagnosed disorders, and like, that is insanely personal to do, right?
See, what makes you think that I'm undiagnosed when I've told everyone ad nauseum in 2023 I was diagnosed? That is my question.
You said a doctor said, "Yep, you fit all the criteria of what you have." Yep,
I
it
didn't
sounds to
fucking
us
say
like
that.
you
I
have
didn't
that.
fucking say that.
Oh, you're done for. You're done for, girl.
You
I am gonna
literally-
fucking pull.
You're like, oh, I don't. What is the need? It's like, what is the need for Roxy to go on her own channel? Because she did this, right? After this whole thing on Rebels, Roxy went on her own channel to like prove Amberlynn wrong, right? But what is your need to go online and prove that you know someone's life better than them? It is so weird. If no one attacked you personally, okay, she called you a liar, but that's a reputation that you legit have. Like, that's all she did. She didn't attack you personally. She didn't like attack your life. She didn't do anything like that. Why is Roxy taking this as like a mission to prove that she knows Amberlynn better than it's okay, she's trying to be part of girl. Maybe that's what it is, because I was never really part of that. Roxy, yeah, no, I understand. I can see where you're coming from with that. I've always been told that Girl World is a very particular kind of like dynamic. I've never been a big part of it. I just watched like the documentary style reactions on Amberlynn and Food of Beauty. So I've never been really part of that universe, so I don't know what it's like. But if it's this aggressive, then I guess I know where it's coming from. But it's it feels so aggressive to me, you know, and personal. Like it's weird to me, but I guess it's part of what that's like in girl world.
If yours,
I like talking to a wall.
do a deep dive, Xylee. That's all I'm saying. If you don't, then you're a fucking pussy, Xylee. Don't sweep for her. Do the deep dive that Xylee is known to do.
Xylee cannot do a deep dive unless she is watching it through someone else's eyes because I had to delete all of my content.
Oh, it's out there, girl. Your archive is out there, and I will fucking find it. I will find it. You know Kiwi Farms exists, right? Kiwi Farms never goes away. You are up there, girl.
Kiwi Farms is a place that has doxed me, has ruined my life, and you know what? If you support that,
you
go
ruined
for
so
it.
many girls' lives. You ruined so many people's lives, including animals. What does it matter?
I have never ruined an animal's life. We can get into that if you want to, like genuinely.
I'll save it for Bus. Scooter, if you ever want me up on Bus on camera right now, I'm about to go to bed. If you ever want me up on
day
Bus,
one. I hope you are on there day fucking one.
to
because
prove
you are
my points,
And bring receipts. Bring receipts if you do that.
I will bring every fucking receipt that
Yeah,
she's
let's
lying
do
about
that.
right now. You belong here, Amber. You belong here, but don't be fucking fake. Be you. Be the piece of shit you are. Just like Boogie said, Boogie fake cancer. He makes money off of faking cancer. You are a total piece of shit. Make money off of it. Don't lie about it.
You
A
don't.
lot being addressed. I don't even know the way that LCU works, right? They have this plan to do a certain thing, but then they get derailed over and over and over again by the TTS and everything. And every other host coming in and saying something, so I'm not sure. Roxy's still your wallet. Man, did she drug you first or?
Scooter, I will see you on Bus if you allow me,
You
and I will have
don't
every fucking
even
receipt.
know me.
Who don't?
You don't.
You put your life on fucking YouTube. Then is your life a lie?
But it's very fucking obvious you're watching these reaction channels. Like, duh.
I watch you, Amber. I watch you. I don't watch reaction channels, and I don't believe what they say.
You
I
sound
believe
like
what you
a
say.
reaction channel.
You listen. I believe what you say
Everything that they spew, like right now.
because what they spew comes from your mouth.
Oh my god,
They
you
take
are
your
literally-
clips and they go over them.
I'm sorry, but you're dumb.
They don't take clips, your own words, and they go over them and then respond to them.
Oh
They
my
don't do
God.
that. Think that just because your channel is gone, that there's no fucking proof out there of your ex-girlfriends fucking telling how disgusting you were, how you
That is
abused
the
them.
point, Roxy. You
But
are
it's a
are you like are you
scorned lover.
mental? That is the point. It is my ex-girlfriends saying shit. Were you physically there?
Did you? But you admitted to a lot of the stuff. Yes, that you did do that.
Bro,
Wait, that's all I'm
if you
saying.
would
But
have
don't
met me
hide.
10 years ago, if you would have met me 10 years ago, you would have been like, yeah, this bitch is crazy. She's a little unhinged. But yeah, look where I fucking came from. But I'm 35 years old and I'm improving every fucking day, but you want to keep throwing my
No,
past
you
in
become
my fucking
messier.
face.
Actually, you become messier. Actually, but that's just my opinion.
Roxy, what's wrong with
Roxy.
having a bad past and
Go
coming
sit on
here?
it, spin.
What, Joe Pesci, nothing's wrong with it, but own it. Own it. Don't sit there and try to use excuses. And it
Okay,
was
I'll
this,
agree
it
with
was
that.
that.
I own everything that I have done wrong. That I do.
First off, most of their exes ain't said shit. The only ones that Destiny and Beck, yeah, hauled ass, got no contact. Yeah. So the opinion that she's abused every single girlfriend, I'm guessing, is coming from mostly the reaction channels. That is not actual interviews with like past girlfriends. I know that there have been interviews with Beck and Destiny, right? There have been interviews with specifically those two. But a lot of these other exes don't have all the complaints that the reaction channels have.
To own, but I am not going to own rumors and lies. How?
Destiny is one of the exes, I think, one of the first few, right?
How is that even possible?
So again, you're once again, I want to know one more time. You are denying that you used to set a timer for Becky.
Oh
to
my
be
God,
for
we've been
Beck.
through this.
If I had a decade ago, heavy necklace next year. Okay.
If you do, I will be. If you do, I will purposely
Okay.
congratulate you.
Egg picker.
I will purposely.
This is DSP level arguing. You can't prove the last 1%, so the other 9. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I will congratulate you, but I don't see it happening. I just want you to admit your fucking wrongs. I want you to admit that you're a piece of shit. You abused animals and you abused your fucking exes. That's it.
I do not abuse animals.
She
Okay,
stood.
well-
She stood on that for.
That I will
as far as
And a lot of it Amber admitted to.
Okay, I get it.
Out so you don't have to leave. So
See,
you don't have to
Roxy,
leave.
this is what I'm talking about. That's reaction channel fucking
Oh, did you let
poison.
Rarity out so you had a reason to stay when
I
Tommy
had
wanted
Rarity
you
for
gone?
10 fucking years.
Exactly.
Roxy.
You let her out as a reason to stay because Tommy kicked you out and didn't want you there because you're abusing her.
That is actually crazy, right? Because these are assumptions that have been made around videos and things that have happened on Amberlynn's channel. I don't think, man, she can be a terrible person, but there have been made a lot of assumptions. Like Roxy's literally accusing her of like malicious intent, right? And that's like a whole other level because you can't prove that. You can't prove being in her brain and saying that she did it because of this and she let the cat out because then she wouldn't have to leave. Like that is like so like you don't have to go that far. There's plenty of more that you can accuse her of that maybe have been part of interviews. She have said before, like there's no reason to go to that level.
And you let Rarity out purposely to have an excuse to fucking stay. You're a piece of shit.
That is not what fucking happened at all.
It is what happened.
And this is this is what makes her cry then, yeah.
Happened. It is, and we all know it.
Were
Tommy
you there?
said
Were
it.
you fucking there?
I heard it all. Tommy said it. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't abuse
Oh my
animals
God,
and you'll be
I'm not gonna
good.
sit here and talk
You
about
sat on your
Tommy.
fat fucking ass. Well, Tommy went out looking for your cat. That's the worst. That's the
That is
worst.
not what fucking happened.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It was your BPD, right? Let me guess. Your BPD did it too.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go, Gidgy.
Say happy birthday, Roxy. Say happy birthday. It's Amberlynn's birthday.
Happy birthday, Amber. I wish you many,
Really?
more.
Really? Roxy just made her cry. And now, okay.
There.
I hope you fuck off.
Amberlynn had a great point when she was donating to her. Roxy never said that shit.
Sorry, but this whole Rarity thing just ain't it. Like,
Rarity, I'm assuming, is an animal.
I mean, the situation with Rarity is a hard one to understand. Personally, she shouldn't brought the pets to where Tommy was, but I disagree. Digress, yeah. No, I understand. The assumptions just, yeah.
And I am so sorry. Listen, sweetheart, you have been one.
The BPD, people just assume it's like a self-diagnosis situation, right? People throw that out there nowadays a lot because I understand that it happens, right? But people self-diagnose on like off of TikTok videos, and I get that happens, but to say that Amber doesn't have it when she's saying that she was diagnosed back in 2013, like to what degree are we gonna keep saying that the things that she says are lies?
One of the rare gems in the world that has decided, fuck you.
I can imagine that it was a really sad situation, yeah.
I'm gonna unapologetically live every
That is Joe Pesci from Home Alone.
second of my life online. And if I'm not online, I'm gonna tell you when I get back what I did. And we are so blessed. We don't realize that. Life is not pretty. It's not perfect. It doesn't come in a robin's egg box that you want. Look, all I'm saying is you're not perfect. You're flawed, just like everyone. It sounds.
Listen, I want to make something clear. I'm not crying because things Roxy said. I'm not crying
No,
because like
I
I'm
know.
weak. I'm crying for Rarity because I'm so fucking tired of this narrative that's been spun about her. It has been torturous. I lost her a year ago, and it's just like ever since it happened, I have literally cried for her almost every single fucking day, and I'm just so over it.
I'm so sorry. I am so that part right there when, the exes and things like that's like, fuck it, it's just another person I could give two shits. But when it's an animal that doesn't have a voice and people want to give this animal a voice and make it something, no, that's not fair. That's where we're going too far. Let this woman, I give two fucks about her past, first of all. Second of all, if you can't hear, and I know there are good actors out there, I've seen this young lady cry. Not an act. She's obviously very.
It's my cat. I took. So I was in a long distance relationship, and I took all.
Okay, she's going to explain the situation with the cat, by the way. That's what it seems like. So, listen up, guys.
3 of my pets with me to Wisconsin because I was gonna stay there for a certain amount of time, and I didn't want to leave them without me because they're my constant. I've had them all for a decade, and I would miss them as much as they would miss me, and I did not want to leave them. And everything was fine there for like 2 months. It was great. And my cat Rarity would always want to go outside, and that's something that I always had to prevent. She just loves rubbing herself on concrete. It's the cutest thing in the world. And one night, me and my ex, we got into a huge fight. And she accidentally, it was like 5 a.m. She ended up leaving because I'm telling you, my BPD makes me wild. And she was like, I cannot handle this. So she left in the middle of the night, and she accidentally left the door open. And I didn't notice until later on because I was sitting in the kitchen and I noticed a cold breeze. So I looked and I was like, fuck, the door is open. And so everyone thought that I let Rarity out on purpose. Like the haters created this whole concocted story.
Of course.
That I let her out on purpose. I wish I had all my videos, but I deleted all of them. Like Rarity was everything. Like she was always attached to my hip. Like she was my world, and losing her was traumatic. Like, it was traumatic.
Losing any pet is never easy. And you know what? The haters are going to say that you open that door and kick that motherfucker out. You know they are.
Yeah.
You know they are. But when it's an animal, it has to hit different, right? Like you can yeah, I get it. No. And look, it's not the same thing. I dealt with something where something was left on my doorstep that I'm not even going to talk about out loud again. But even the people tried to spin that into something that it's not. And it's like, dear God, we're talking about an animal now. We're not talking, fuck it. Say what.
That's something I want to mention too. Like, out of all the things, all the neglect and all the things that you can accuse her of, there's going to be a few things that haters will have twisted into something evil, right? I see it happen all the time with like the smallest things. People will run with a narrative just because they want to throw some hate your way, right? So even if you have all the reasons to hate her for like the right reasons, there's going to be a lot of wrong reasons to hate her for things that she has not done, things that are part of the fact that she has been streaming for 13 years on a platform and exposing her life. And consequences of that will be that there are things that she has been accused of that she probably didn't do. There's probably plenty of things that she could be accused of that we haven't seen, by the way, like under closed doors, like with everybody that's like out there and doesn't share their lives 24/7, right? There's going to be things that we can accuse everybody of. And there might be things that are going to hit her that she didn't do.
Whatever you want about me. Say whatever you want about my son. Fuck, say whatever you want about anybody. But when it comes to an animal, dear God.
Security cameras up in case Rarity shows up at her porch in Wisconsin, because I still, every single day, just hope by some magical fairy tale that she'll come home. But it's like, they created a whole storyline that I did it on purpose. And like, for Roxy to come on here and use that as like, bait to prove I'm a shitty person. No, like you can call me a shitty person on things that are true, not things that are like absolutely fake. Like that's the part that's fucked up. Like I can handle a lot, trust me, but once my pets are involved, I lose my. You guys call Xylee Cryly? No, you're gonna learn. Once my pets are involved, I will be crying. Like that's just how it goes.
When we lost a little bit, my dog just recently. So, you know, this is why you are here, young lady. Online. I know nothing about you because Roxy is, bitch, you are going to be playing fucking glowing bingo with your mother. Fuck you. I'm in that club. I wish I had mom. So you
Aw.
go have the most amazing birthday. You deserve it. I cannot wait to see so much more of you. Thank you for gracing us with your presence on this panel today.
All right, guys, how do we feel? How do we feel? Man, yeah. I hope she shows up on the first episode. I hope she stays. I hope she does well in the LCU. I don't think it's gonna be an easy ride. I think that Keemstar and other hosts are going to make it a lot easier on her than perhaps if it were someone else with her past, right? They're going to be shielding her a lot in the beginning, I think. When is the first episode? The first episode for Bus with Amberlynn Reid is going to be on January 1st at 8 p.m. EST. So January 1st, 8 p.m. EST. Lolcow Bus with Amberlynn Reid, Sweet Tea, and Scooter. That is the plan. Moly. Well, if you don't get to watch, you can make sure that we're going to be commenting on this, because that is something that is, going to be a relevant one for us to comment on, since we have already started this path about Amberlynn Reid. Man, we'll see. We'll see, guys. I'm curious. And I hope for the best. I don't wish anything bad for her at all. I'm gonna watch this telenovela, yeah, for sure. Guys, tomorrow I'm gonna have a drunk stream, but it's going to be on the gaming channel. If you guys are gamers at all, if you guys like gaming content, definitely also follow me on the other channel, because I'm trying to grow that channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. If you head to the description area, you'll see my link to the gaming channel as well. We're going to be doing a drunk stream tomorrow, so that's going to be fun, for New Year's. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll probably be back soon. I'm not sure exactly when. You guys know that at least on Saturdays at 6 p.m. EST, you can count on me here. Until then, I might still stream maybe on Friday. Perhaps on Friday we can comment on episode number 1 of Lolcow Bus. We'll see. We'll see. Definitely keep an eye out on the new episode. Oh man, thank you guys so much for making it. Sorry that it wasn't the initial plan. It sucks. I would have loved to do that interview, but we'll see what we get instead over on the LCU. Different perspective for sure, but I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see who I can redirect to. We'll see who's on. I think Buff and Rastov are doing a New Year's thing, so let me see if they're still on. If they're still on, I might go say hi to them. Redirect. There is Rastov. Okay, they changed over to Rastov's channel. We can go say hi to them. All right, let's do it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Here are seats. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. If I don't see you until then, have a good New Year's. Don't forget to like the stream before you head out. I appreciate you. And if you're looking for the gaming channel, check the description section or the links on my YouTube profile. Bye, everyone.